Eric. Oh, is this thing on? Hi, I'm Jeff. Welcome to Spice Runners Lounge.
Hello there. This is General Kenobi. Hey, this is David from Black Squire Broadcast.
Hey, I'm Todd Freeman, also known as Toad.
Hey guys, Appleton for Collectibles here.
Well, hey, I'm Seth with Road Squad Garage.
Hey, it's J2SO.
Hi, I am Mark. Welcome to the Spice Runners Lounge.
This is Joel Hosey at Hosey Customs.
Hi, I'm Jason.
Yo, this is Evan the Collector.
Yo, it's your man Flex, and you're watching the Spice Runners Lounge.
Hey, this is Brian from Brian Makes Dioramas, and you're watching the Spice Runners Lounge.
And you are watching the Spice Runners Lounge.
And welcome to the Spice Runners Lounge.
Welcome to Spice Runners Lounge.
And welcome to the Spice Runners Lounge.
Welcome to the Spice Runners Lounge.
And you're watching Spice Runners Lounge.
Welcome to Spice Runners Lounge.
And welcome to the Spice Runners Lounge.
Welcome to Spice Runners Lounge.
Join me and together we can rule the galaxy.
And welcome to the Spice Runners Lounge.
Welcome to the Spice Runners Lounge, where we hang out and talk dank ferric. I'm your host, Evan, here with a do-bag sighting today. So welcome back, do-bag.
Yeah.
Also joining us today is Paul from PSD Armoury, all the way from the UK. So let's welcome him tonight. So thank you for your time. I know it's late over there, so we'll get through the invite or the intros, and then we'll get to you. The drink's already getting to me, man. Wow.
Spice is flowing.
The spice is flowing. So welcome, Paul.
Yes, welcome, Paul.
Again, Scott, we missed you last week. I know you joined us towards the end of the show last week, but later on we'll hear about your San Diego Comic-Con experience. Can't wait.
You guys had a greet show. I went back and rewatched it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
You know, so good job.
I appreciate that. Jeff, welcome back. Co-host extraordinaire.
Let's go. I'm ready. It's Friday. Let's go.
Friday.
And somewhere in there is Joel Hosey.
Hey. There's a lot of brown and taupe.
Oh,
There he is.
I'm in my nephew's. I'm at my nephew's house, and he's got this big fuzzy beanbag. I'm like, I'm sitting in that tonight. I'm going to be Jabba the Hutt.
That's funny.
Then back again, our other co-host, J2SO. We missed you, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I watched the show.
Jay?
I was mad I missed it, but we're back, baby.
Nice.
Hell yeah, we're back. All right, so let's go through the chat real quick and say hi to everybody. We got Izzy in the house. Happy Friday. Let's do this.
Hey, Izzy.
We got Santiago Garay. He's like, hello there, Izzy Mel. Hey, you saying hi to Izzy, not us? What's up, man? What's up, Santi? We got Matt. What's up, Matt?
Hey, Matt.
Dude, what is up, Matt?
Got Duffman Dioramas.
Hey, Duff.
You got Joe. This is Spice Runners Mount Up. You got Todd. Oh, shit, I forgot to call you today, Todd. I'll give you a call tomorrow. He's like, finally, I pay my people. Cheers.
Hey, Todd.
You got Jabba the Hosey in the house.
Jabba the Hosey. I like that.
We got our buddy Rosa all the way from Norway. What's up?
Oh,
Hey, Rosa.
okay.
They don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
They say talk. That's thank you.
Right?
MCAS in the house. What's up, buddy? You got Solo Bones, Willis.
Bill.
How is it, Shaka?
Oh, yeah, man.
Michael Black. What's up, Michael?
Michael.
Justin Jacobs in the house. Give me that
Justin.
spice. You got Jedi Shiz in the house.
My nizzle.
My nizzle. You got Shane Wessel. What's up, Shane? You got an awesome pickup from Joel the Hutt today.
Yeah.
Joel the Hutt. Joel it up the Hutt.
Star Wars Addict 77.
Who's that?
Oh, yeah. Who's that?
The Spice Addict. That's what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go through here. What the hell?
Whoa.
Chooping with Robin. What's up,
Hey, Robin.
Robin breaking necks.
Notice how everybody's voice got higher pitched. Robin.
I know she's over there breaking necks, man. I'm like, what are you doing? Let's see. You got Millennium Workshop. What's up, Rex? How you doing?
What's up, Rex?
Hey.
What's up, Rex?
You got Justin in the house. What's up, Justin?
Justin.
Just in time.
You got Michael Barrett. What's up, dude?
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
You got Dewbag in the house.
Dewbag.
Bring it.
Hashtag Dewbag.
You got Matt on the other side of the coast. What's up, Matt?
Hey,
We get together one of these days, dude.
Yeah.
Mark Mahoney. What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
We got Eric Montgomery. What's up?
Eric.
We got Janine, the other Barry.
The Niner.
There she is. The Niner. Yep.
You got Legacy Arts.
Jens.
He's going to be
What's up,
on in a
Jens?
couple weeks.
Sweet.
With our buddy Mark. Talk some German collectibles.
Oh, awesome.
Got D&D in the house. What's up, Dan?
Dan.
You got Joey from way back when. What's up, Joey?
Hey, Joey.
Joey. Everybody's
Joey.
here tonight.
You got Pat's fan for life.
What's up,
What's
Pat's
up?
fan?
Welcome back. You got Eric. What's up, Eric?
Other Eric.
Episode 72. Yeah, boy.
Gun show.
I know.
And we got
Needle and
Matthew
thread.
Meisner.
She's ripped.
Hey, FU.
Hey, FU.
What's up, FU?
Hello, brothers.
How's it going? This is the way. This is the way.
New FU or different FU? Don't know.
I don't know. I don't have Facebook open.
Oh, Shawnee.
What's up, Sean?
What's up, Sean? See,
How
I
you
got
doing?
your shirt on for you. Scruffy looking Nerf herder.
There you go.
Nice AT-AT costume.
Easy Mel.
Ah.
55. What's up, Izzy?
What's up, Izzy?
Easy.
And we got Billy, our buddy Billy.
Bill.
What's up, Bills?
Toy Bills. What's up, Billy?
Welcome, dude. Welcome. All right. Since, we're limited with Paul's time because he's probably been away for like 20 hours. Let's, funny story before we start this off. I've been looking for a Bosch helmet and I got it. And then I found one on Etsy. And then he's like, "Is this Evan the Collector?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" And his response was like, "Oh shit! I got to make sure I make this one pretty good."
Yeah. I had to make a lot more effort in it.
But that was awesome. What a small community. We followed each other. Didn't even know. We didn't even know. It was funny. But Paul, welcome to the show tonight, man. Thank you for sticking around. I know it's late, so tell us about yourself, man. Tell us what got you into the hobby.
So, everyone always blames lockdown, don't they? Everything. But a couple of years back, I used to kind of got into customizing sneakers. I'll use your vernacular rather than trainers. And I thought, I can make some money on that. And people would be like, "Oh, I don't want that. It's rubbish. Oh, I'm not happy with that." Anyway, I'm talking to my friend, big shout out to PG, who my 18-year-old daughter wanted to get into 3D printing, so he sold us one of his old ones. And of course, what do you do when you first get a 3D printer? You print a Star Wars helmet. And so I printed a Star Wars helmet, and then I painted it. I followed, and once again, everyone's done this. I followed Galactic Armoury, watched the videos, got some hints, and I printed it and I made it. And I found it was the coolest thing that I'd ever done, and it was the best thing. Now, I'm sure that the people that follow me already know that my wife hates Star Wars. And
sorry, man.
So,
What's up, Johnny?
So the comment was, "Look at this beautiful helmet I've made. This is great." And she was like, "That's not coming in the house."
Yeah.
So that led me to open up and selling the stuff that I make, basically. So and that kind of led to buying a few more printers and just learning and going. It's not my full-time job. It's not my full-time business, and despite people saying that maybe I should do that, I do it for fun. And also I do it for my mental health as well. So it has become, I'm a real advocate of mental health and everything to do with that as well. So it's become a real, I've had anxiety since I was 18 and stuff like that. And with COVID being stressful and everything else, it's been a great opportunity and a great way to chill, calm down, relax, and to just get my mindset in the right place. And then,
that's awesome.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say that's awesome that you found that and that brings you down into your happy place, right? That you can concentrate and relax and focus on what you're doing. It's a bummer to hear your wife's like, the devil with the Star Wars stuff. But
well, I sent Evan a picture actually. Evan's got a really nice picture. So I don't know about you guys, but you get these contacts from you get these random messages from people in China saying, "Why don't you sell our lightsabers?" So I got one, and she was flinging that lightsaber all over the place. And it's the first time in my entire life I've ever seen someone excited. Here's a woman who has got no time.
Nice form. Look at that.
Yeah, I know. Look, she is looking intense. She's ready to take you out.
Yeah, that's good. That's a gut driver right there.
Yeah. Good call, Joel.
Paul, if you keep building this shit, this is going
right through your nuts.
I'm going to move my camera. So here, this is the one thing I'm allowed. That's my one near to Star Wars. It's not anything, it's not an official Star Wars poster, it's nothing like that, but that's the nearest I get to anything. I posted on my Instagram, I made a Mando blaster pistol, and I played a game on how long it would last, and it lasted half an hour.
You walked in, what's this? Out.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's this rubbish doing? Get it out. So yeah. So I like making stuff that no one else makes, which is why the boosh, bausch, whatever you call it, I really like making it because, if you want something that you can't get hold of, come and see me and I'll make it for you. I had a commission for a guy who hasn't gone very well. He wanted this is to test your Star Wars knowledge here, big Starlighter Imperial helmet. Do you know about that? Where it's completely open at the front?
Which helmet is that?
Big Starlighter? When before he joined the rebellion, he fought for the Empire.
Big Starlighter. Big Starlighter.
Oh,
there you go. Sorry, he was an Imperial pilot, and the story goes that in the comic they wanted to show his face, so they made him a helmet which had the front removed, a bit like an ARC pilot, with a bit around the front.
I think that's like the Rebels helmet.
Yeah, and then Hasbro made the action figure and did the same, even though it wasn't supposed to be like that. So it's a very rare thing, and I had a customer that wanted me to make one of those. And once again, I love making things that people don't really know.
Had on the regular seller market.
Yeah. I mean, everyone makes a Mando. Everyone does this. And if I make a Stormtrooper helmet, I will put Louis Vuitton and Supreme all over it and stuff like that. So, I like to make it so different.
So how did you transition from your wife not wanting a single helmet into the house to you producing so many different pieces?
Well, I don't know if you ever get a chance to see my shed, which is maybe 3 meters by 3 meters. I like making stuff. I mean, I was joking with my friends that my wife will say, "Oh, you've got all this stuff arriving from Amazon. Where's all this money coming from? Who's paying for all this?" And I'm like, "Well, this is my hobby. My hobby actually makes a profit sometimes. So get off my back. Like you went on a holiday last week. Where's the money from that? What did you earn?"
You're not paying for a motorcycle or a car.
I think making stuff just is an absolute joy. And as I said, I've made Droid Division makes these really great files for droids. So I've made a full size battle droid, and I'm just doing a commando droid as well. So I think it's the B something and because of Star Wars Outlaws next year, I decided to make ND5. So I've got the full size droid built. I've got a nice thing called Jedi Closet. It's going to make the big trench coat that he wears. So, and of course, I keep on Instagramming Ubisoft. You never know; they might want to use him. That'd be kind of cool.
There you go.
Nice. We know someone that works for the video game industry. So,
hook me up, man, and then I can get like a free game at least.
There you go. All right.
So Paul, before we get to your pictures, what's your favorite Star Wars movie, and why is it Phantom Menace?
Get out of here!
Jedi, very underrated character, and I have nothing said against him. Do you know what? I had to say that if you want to go for movies, I'm 52, so it's going to have to be Empire and all the classics.
Yeah, my boy.
If you want to give me what is impressive now is like Andor. I really. a lot of people will say that Andor isn't as good as a lot of stuff because it isn't similar stuff, but there's a darkness there.
Some of the best TV product we've had.
Yeah. So I'm feeling Andor, and I'm looking forward to season 2 of Andor.
I'm gonna rewatch it. Actually, I'm excited to rewatch it.
I've rewatched it 3 times. Fantastic, dude.
There you go.
Oh, okay, nice.
Nice.
Every now and then I make things that I don't even sell on my Etsy store, to be honest, but they're just fun to make. and I make these out of resin, and I make them whole. If you're a resin printer, you tend to make them hollow because resin. This thing is thick.
That's one of the best Blade Runner blasters I've ever seen.
This is the thickest
Blade Runner.
That's what she said.
So yeah, I would say Empire. Obviously, I remember watching. I think I watched that in the cinema.
So you were old enough you could have seen him in theaters. What did you go see in the theaters?
So I remember. So I didn't see New Hope, but I definitely remember seeing Empire, and I definitely remember doing Return of the Jedi, which was the best thing ever. But
where did you go to see those?
This was I never. So in England. Now we have multiplexes like you guys, but in my day it was a little cinema that opened in the high street, and you kind of had one screen, and you go in there and have a great time and watch the movie. I hate to digress, but I think the biggest endearing memory I had was actually watching Raiders as a kid. Watching the guy's face melt and a guy putting his hand over my face. Because he thought
give me a fist bump, dude.
Camera's that way, dude.
Cameras.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
same here. Two screen theater. Yeah.
And nowadays we've caught up with your country really, but in my day it wasn't so much.
I think the popcorn was better back then, though.
Yep.
Now they don't serve you popcorn. You have to go to the machine and you just hold the bucket under it.
But we have bars now. That's cool.
Yeah.
I recommend getting your daughter to work in one because she works in a local multiplex here, and they do a screening for staff. And the amazing thing about that is that they don't have any adverts, they don't have any videos. You just sit down, and then the movie starts.
That's my biggest gripe nowadays. Is there's 9 advertisements before we get to the movie.
Oh, it's like half an hour, dude.
Do you like Coke? Do you like Diet Coke? Do you like Sprite?
So in that half an hour, we go to the bar, order drinks. By the time we get to our seats, the movie starts.
Maybe. Probably have another preview.
Yeah, our movie theater up here now is like there's one person, and she literally just hands you a bucket and a cup, and she's like, "There's a concession over there. You just pay for whatever you're gonna pay." And you go over there and you self-serve yourself, and then you go sit down.
Damn, dude.
Really crazy.
The bucket was peeing in.
What's that?
I thought the bucket was for peeing in. Here's
Exactly.
In case you have an adverse reaction to the movie.
That's after you eat the popcorn,
Yeah, so if you guys are just joining the chat, we're here with Paul from PSD-Armoury out of the UK. And the words of the nights are props, helmets, and droids.
That doesn't count.
Yes, props, helmets, and droids.
I'll drink to it.
Never the Hazy.
And if you're new to the channel, you've never been here before, you're going to hear that noise you just heard. So that means if you want to play the game, take a shot or a drink or whatever. Doesn't have to be alcoholic as long as you have something in your hand.
It does. But yeah, it doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be.
Cheers, Toad.
Jeff just sent me the link, Paul, to the clone pilot helmet you have on your page. I'm a whore for clone troopers. So
He's an easy way.
I've never seen someone make a realistic clone pilot helmet. So that is awesome.
The RC 171.
Yeah, that is so
I'm making another clone pilot. I love clone pilots. So I am making the clone pilot with the snout. I can't remember what it's called.
The face. Oh, that's cool.
I'm also making. Have you ever seen? There's a Phase 1 clone pilot with a snake on its front, so the visor looks like its tongue. So that's on my things to do.
Start up here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. The deep, like you were saying, the deep dives that people aren't doing or are afraid to do. Like I know the Bouche.
Yeah, you tell me because you're the experts here. Well, how am I pronouncing it?
I say Bausch.
I say Bausch.
I say Bausch.
Thank you.
Bausch and Adam.
There's a big shout out to a guy called Jupiter Electronics in Canada who does the LED lights at the top of my Bausch.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll give me a discount now.
Yeah, there you go. Get some wholesale discounts. So yeah, let's transition over to some of your pictures, Paul. So I got them categorized as helmets, droids, and props.
Damn it.
So tell us about your Bausch helmet. Like, what inspired this? And
once again, it's a classic helmet, and it's a really nice piece of kit. And it's something I've never seen anyone else sell. I think there's another posting on Etsy, and they want like £800 for it. And this is another thing.
Wow.
Well, I don't want to rip people off. I don't want to charge so much money for it when it doesn't cost that much to make it. You know what I mean? Although here I am trying. So, but yeah, I got some files. But then what I did is I actually reached out to some 3D artists and got it tailored and tweaked a bit more. And so I came out with that. Now, what happened was I've got a great customer. She's such a lovely lady in America, and I can't remember her name. And she had one of my helmets, and she dressed up with the whole kit. And she was talking to me because she would chat to me and feedback and everything. Because once again, when you're making stuff like this, you don't know whether the leather's going to peel off. You don't know how long it's going to last. So I like feedback. I like people telling me, hey, this is peeling off, this isn't lasting, change the glue or whatever. And she was saying, oh, my armor's a bit of a pain. So I thought I'd make some armor. And so I can do the armor now. I got the files for the armor, and it just so happened that when I was making the armor, it looked like a really good display piece. So if you have a look at Joel, he's got the other bit. And so it kind of came out like that. And so with the bandolier on the side, it's a lot higher than it should be, but it looks really nice as a piece. Although I'm going to give props to Joel, who's made it look even better.
I don't know if you can see it too well because it's spinning here. There it goes.
Oh my God!
Waiting for it to come by.
So Joel, like, what happened to the pillow on your bed?
No, I'm in like my nephew's pad.
No, like the pillow that's inside of the chest piece.
I also love that Joel's the coolest uncle showing up with all this stuff.
Right. Yeah, High Command's going to come out and beat Joel to death with that pillow.
The LEDs are super bright.
I just took a pillow and I put that chest on there and draped it with some material, and it just looks phenomenal. It just
look at it again, yeah.
I am looking for a partner who, if there's anyone out there listening that knows anyone that can do the soft parts for a Bouche, who wants to partner up with me, I'm more than happy. I've reached out to a few people. I think Bausch has a kind of leather trousers, or as you call it, leather pants.
Yeah, she does.
And so therefore, I think it's not easy. So, but if anybody's up for it, please let me know, because I would love to be able to offer the whole cosplay.
The whole thing. Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Joel loves to sew, and he likes wearing leather pants.
He'll go hunt a deer, skin it, tan the pants, and have it done by the end of the show.
Yeah, and it'll be
ass is optional for Joel.
assless chaps.
So you can see here, basically, if you get this as it is, you'll have to put something inside. I use an IKEA toilet roll holder, basically. But which I believe Evan uses as well, but he insists it's not a toilet roll holder. Was it you I was having that conversation?
It's a paper towel holder here in America.
Toilet roll holder in here, I'll tell you.
But you know what's cool about this design is, like, Joel took it and he's like, I can get creative with this, and I can finish it off, and I could do my own kind of touches to it. So,
oops.
I love the feedback as well. I want people that I make stuff tell me it's wrong. Tell me it needs this. Tell me it needs that. Tell me you want me to change it, and I'm always happy. And
I
with my
wouldn't change anything.
With my customers,
I think like me, I've had problems with like Etsy sellers in the past, and Paul, every day he gave me an update.
And you don't like to buy overseas?
I don't like to buy overseas at all.
Oh, really?
Bad experience.
But Paul,
Joel's had a problem, and I'm not going to hide. Joel, we had a bit of damage with the one I sent him. And
You weren't going to bring that up. What are you doing?
I wasn't going to bring that up.
It's fine, because
it was very simple.
I'm not like I'll tell you a story. I sent a helmet to a guy in Scotland, and he was hard work. He was asking me to change the color scheme, and he didn't like things like so. At the front of the bush, it's silver, isn't it? But he wanted it normal color. And then when he got it, it had a lot. I don't put padding inside them, and it did. So it looked quite rough, and he kind of wasn't happy about it. And that's it. That's his choice, and he got a refund.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean?
Sounds like a real knob.
Well, I'm not going to make that comment, but yeah. But the fact is, there was a nice guy in California that bought it anyway and took it off me. But what I'm saying is that it's important, that you're the one that's dropping all that money on this stuff, and so you want it to be perfect. And I totally understand. But also, I'm just a guy trying to make stuff. I'm not a prop house. I'm not a manufacturer.
But you're not just a vendor. You have a shared passion with the person that's buying it from you. So you want it to be of a certain quality. So you're investing, and that's cool.
With the one that Evan's got, I gave him a choice. So Evan wanted the one that was more same as layers. Mm-hmm. So I got photos, but most of the people I sell to, the weathering is completely different. So I think the one I'm making for Joel is go nuts. I believe
Artist freedom.
Yeah. And I think what I like about that is every one I've made is individual. Everyone is completely different. You are getting an original helmet, and I don't mind whichever way you want it. But when it's weathered, it's damaged, it's busted, it's I have a story about the fact that I actually leave the helmets on the floor. I just leave them lying around and they get busted and scratched and everything because because it hides all my poor quality work.
Weathering is great.
Yeah.
That's real world weathering, just kicking around the floor for a while. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, and I think Paul would agree, a little bit of your soul and your heart goes into every piece you sell.
Yeah.
And you can see it in this piece. So.
Well, I think that's why he's also explaining that, hey, I want you to be happy. If there's a problem or you think I can do something better, let me know. Let me know your thoughts so I can make it better or make it better for you or whatever. So
you're not a manufacturer.
No,
I'm not.
He's an artist.
Thank you. I once again, and I love the feedback. If you look at the little bit in the middle there, the ones that I originally made were hollow. But as we said before, when you make resin prints hollow, the resin expands with heat and sunlight, even if it's inside. And if you don't drain it properly, it will leak. It will. Yeah. I make split dice, and I have had a few customers saying that basically exploded. And so and so once again, it's a learning. I won't make them hollow anymore. And thicker and stuff like that. I don't care. It's not going to make it. I'm not going to increase the price.
OJ.
That part that's in the center in that chest, that one's harder to find. Like Bausch in general is harder to find, but I think that center part is harder to find too for people.
So once again, I get a lot of my files done on Fiverr, and I think my first effort was pretty poor. The guy was really rubbish, but I've got a guy now that is amazing, and especially the detail on the bandolier. Really nice quality, and you're right. I mean, getting the stencil, getting the if you have a look at Joel's the rear, the markings on the back of the canisters. Oh my god!
Oh, I was getting worried there because you said have a look at Joel's rear.
Yeah, my hat's
I love it.
And it's chocolate too.
But trying to find things like that, and trying to
that's great.
Make sure that you're screen accurate, if you will. It's like colors as well. So that canister is a gray with a hint of purple. I can't remember. It's like my droid, my commando droid at the moment. It's just trying to, finding the right color that matches. The Bausch brown is a nightmare to find the right color.
And if they followed some of the ILM stuff when they were making the costumes, it's not just one color. It's a color that's either on top of something else or something's been misted over or it's blended with this and that. And it's identifying that. It's not just yellow. It could be 13 other colors there.
Yeah, and listen, it's a work in progress. If you look at the back of the Bausch, it's not that beautiful stitched back, and eventually what I have tried to do is that the back flap there is magnetized so that you can get it on essentially. So the back part actually removes just at the bottom corners on magnets. That's on yours, isn't it, Evan? And it should be that you can actually move it and put it on your head and stick it back on again.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
The thing is that you're getting this stuff more finished than they probably had in the original production.
Yeah.
You go back and look, none of this was for high def, so you weren't scrutinizing these things at such close proximity.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still blown away of what they produced in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, just the design of the Bausch helmet.
And then it looked as good as it did in that period of time.
Yep.
I have just bought 6 of those. The detention block camera.
Yeah.
I just bought 6 of those original 1970s.
Oh wow!
It's like a slide viewer.
Yeah.
What you do is you put like a photo slide in there, and I bought 6 of those. That's my next project. Heaven knows what I'm going to do with the damn thing when it's done.
I was going to say, what's high command get?
Yeah.
You're not bringing that in here.
Where you put that?
The house. Corner of the room.
It's going in the shed outside.
Going in the shed.
You're going in your he shed.
I'll put it next to the outside light, so when the light comes on, the cameras there. These big things are there.
So let's go to some other pictures.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. What is this guy right here?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Nice bit of hunter there for you. Yeah, so this next one, the red one there is me playing with Louis Vuitton.
Oh, I love that.
If you
That is
check it
cool.
down, I didn't think I sent you that one, but this is Supreme. Once again, it's kind of making it a bit more interesting. Funniest story about that, I sell at Comic-Cons, and we have a company called government called Trading Standards. They're making sure that you're not being, licensed and stuff.
Hey,
and they made me take that down because of the Louis Vuitton. They couldn't care less.
Really?
About side. I
Wow.
was told to take that down.
That means you've been noticed.
Right.
Yeah.
That's badass.
That's crazy. Got this guy.
And these are all helmets you're making now. Now you're 3D printing these helmets, or casting them?
I don't have very many on my Etsy page, but what I do is, once again, who doesn't love a good clone? There's like a million of them, isn't there? So when I do a Comic-Con, I make one-offs to sell maybe at Comic-Con. But I just like, once again, we're back to I want to make something different and new. So I think once I've done one clone, I tend to try and look for another one.
Let's put that. Someone had a question up.
But if it was truly a clone, you'd just be making the same one over and over and over again.
So Dirk is asking, does every British person have a shed they do hobbies out of?
If you look down the side of my house, and if you want to steal all the bikes that should be in the shed, so the shed started out as a shed, and my wife's biggest gripe at the moment is the fact that the lawnmower doesn't work because it's been left out in the rain because it's not in the shed, because there simply is no. I think her latest annoyance is that we have some garden shears and she can't find them because I probably put them somewhere else.
Just don't fertilize it.
Yeah. You can't put anything in the shed now because it'll get covered in dust anyway, and sanding and everything. So nothing is good with the shed.
Hey, Paul, so with the weather change, do you have trouble with your printing because you're in a shed?
Yeah, because of the temperature. What I find is, this is another thing. This is probably why I don't sell kits, because, you sell a kit. Once again, if I sold a kit to you, I'd want it to be really good. Whereas when you make one, I've made it where a print's failed and I've just stuck another bit on and I've just filled it, and you would never notice that it's got 20 pieces because the print failed. So it doesn't matter. So I have prints that can come out really poorly, but I can fill it and I can resin it and everything else. So, but yeah, I don't really like selling them. Yeah, I wouldn't probably do that.
Yeah.
So tell us a story about this helmet and why Katie Sackhoff smells so good.
Katie Sackhoff, I love you helmet. So that's
I love you.
She was really fit. So I went to Celebration this year, and I got a Ming Na Wei one, which is probably in there as well, and a Katie Sackler one. And I think I said to you guys before, yeah, I was there with a 10-year-old child, and I told a person that was not their mother that I thought that they were fit. That's how amazing.
What is fit mean for us dumb Americans?
Hot.
Yeah, we would have said hot. Yeah, you're
You
hot.
should have just said you were in the top 2%, fam.
That was my first attempt at making that as well. So I hadn't made, I've not made one since either. So,
Dude, that's a pretty good first attempt, dude.
yeah, and it was the blue wasn't right. So once again, for those who make things, you get such a credit for making them, and all you can see is the imperfection, which is the blue.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem that I have with certain things, a lot of things that I do, whether if it's, music or making something, or even in the past when I would do cabinets and things. Yeah. There's certain times where you just like, you're not, where all the mistakes are, and
that makes you an artist. And when other people are like, "No, it looks great," and you almost are contemptible about that, right? You're like, "Oh, no,
it's all right."
You just have to let other people enjoy it. Just
if you put Evan's helmet up right now, I will happily tell you what's wrong with it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, by the way. But yeah, I can see all the things that I did wrong with it, or I'm not happy with, and stuff.
But that's how you progress.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you just can't get off.
My hat's off to you, Paul, that you're just like, I like to make stuff. I'm going to make it. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to improve as I go, and I'm going to get better and better at it. And people are going to give me suggestions. And then even my product's going to be even better from then. Whereas like me or something would be like terrified. It's like, it has to be perfect before it leaves my house. That's the stupid part of me.
And the biggest risk is that you stop, right? So don't stop. Like even if you don't like it, you don't stop. You have to keep going and trying and trying again.
Yeah, the Bausch helmet, there is the first ones I made, I actually painted on the black vents at the back, and there is a little nick at the back as well, and I got them changed. So so if you look at my 3D file, it says Bausch front version 2, if you will. So
then
I feel
always improving it.
An inferior one to those before, but there you go. This one, I love this one.
I loved it.
It's a great helmet.
Fantastic.
I've only ever made one of those as well. Now I tried to wear this to Comic-Con, to Celebration. Could not see a bugger.
So you had a booth at Celebration, right?
No. I didn't really want to push. So I do MCM Comic-Cons, which are in the same location. It's just
okay.
But I just went as a very frustrated person who's never been to Celebration before and got very frustrated.
All those conventions are a pain in the ass.
How annoying it was, and how frustrated I had to. Don't get me started about how annoying Funko was, and how this.
I fucking hate Funko Pops.
I'll give props to Hasbro. Hasbro nailed it.
It was going good.
They gave you a card. You went and bought your thing later on. They gave my 10-year-old came along, and they gave him a free toy twice a day. So brilliant.
That's cool.
Awesome.
That's really cool.
Whereas Funko, Lego was just a nightmare, and it was the only stores they had there were selling Star Wars figures and stuff like that. And it wasn't. For me, it was quite disappointing for what you could get. I mean, I don't think I ever. If I look at you guys now and what's in the background, I don't believe I saw any of that at Celebration.
Yeah, there's a lot of vendors that didn't travel this year, this year.
Yeah, but yeah, this helmet was. I really wanted to dress up. I've never dressed up before, and this was there's a picture of me holding it. I made Paz Vizsla's big cannon, and that lasted half an hour. My son sat on it and broke the front.
Oh no!
It's now down the side of the house gathering dust. I need to fix it.
When we get to the props section, we'll talk about it.
So Paul, talk us through the process of creating something like this that's on screen with the pods.
So I'm getting pretty fast. So so you got a choice. You can make your own files, or you can buy the files. Now, when you make a prop. There you go. You're welcome. So you want to print it out, and then you want to. It's really weird. You sit and wait for these parts to be made, to be printed out, and then you glue them together, and then the fun starts, which is the sanding and
priming,
priming and the filling and the sanding and the priming and the filling and the sanding and the priming and the filling and the lung cancer that you're probably going to get from it as well.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
And it's literally just hard work, and then that's it. One of my most favorite parts, though, is my liquid latex. It's the best part. So you know, and I think when we were looking at the Bo-Katan, that's multi-layered colors, and so you have to put liquid latex on. I think people would use toothpaste sometimes or anything else. Liquid latex, paint over it, peel it off, and it gives you that great sort of knackered feel. I was chatting to what's his name, Jag-Eyed Hunter, and he was saying he just introduced me to using a Brillo pad, like a scouring pad.
Yeah,
so,
that works pretty good.
Still,
when you come to things like this, with my plaster, you do a nice undercoat of silver, and then you paint it, and then it's just Brillo pad, and you get this beautiful sort of real knackered wear and tear.
The wear and tear,
yeah, really nice. So as you rightly said, you learn stuff every day.
Yeah, Rex is asking, have you ever used a sandblaster?
Well, I think the sandblaster. So, what are you talking about? Have I used a sandblaster to get rid of the lines?
I think he's talking about. Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. A sandblaster for the lines. Please correct me.
My experience with sandblasters is it's probably too much. I would imagine it would cause a problem. What I have done is I actually do a light layer of resin. So the resin from the resin printers, I paint that on, and then that kind of reduces the time. But I'm old school, man. I'm props off.
I haven't seen any lines in any of your prints. I don't see it.
Yeah, thank you. And once again, Bondo. So, Bondo, sanding, painting. We've got some stuff called.
That's cool. That's a great one.
That's great. Right there.
Love that.
Thank you. And that's another pilot. Love a pilot. Can't beat
Love the pilots.
Yeah, the pilots are cool, man.
This next one here, that's a Jump Trooper. That's a great helmet, and I think it's only in Star Wars Battlefront. And he's like a
nice.
Yeah, the Jump Trooper pack is pretty badass too.
Yeah, it's a really nice helmet. No one else really seems to make them.
I got a 1/6 scale one of that.
Wow.
Oh, there's that.
Come on, Paul.
Looks pretty good.
You're really having a blast making these too, right, Paul?
Yeah. You should get. I get so excited when I get electronics in there as well. So I've got a box in my cupboard here with all little LEDs and lights. And when I wire something, because I cannot wire at all, when I do it, once again, it's like, hey, look at what I did, and it's obviously quiet.
Run around the house.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
But that's cool, pretty cool. I might make another one of those because I really like. What I did is I put a really high lacquer on it as well. I made it really shiny. So, and that was another lesson how to get a real shine. I bought this German-made lacquer off Amazon.
So, Paul, something like this, what does it take, like from start to finish?
Once again, that's a really interesting question I get asked all the time. Now, when it's not your full-time job, you dip in and dip out. So I'm very fortunate I work from home. So my lunch break, my boss, I'm surprised my boss doesn't know when I'm in video calls, I'm looking like a steak. I'm dressing up. I'm going into my shed. I'm sanding and I'm coming out again. And then at 5 o'clock, I'm going back in my shed. So it's really hard to give you a time frame of how long it took me to make it.
Yeah.
I reckon if I had nothing to bother me, I reckon I could knock one out in a couple of days. I'm getting that good now. But, it's
if it's already printed.
No, well, yeah. I mean, I'm making one for Joel, and Joel you were saying to me, weren't you? Oh, that was quick. And but then what will happen is I'll have a break, and I won't do anything with it for a few days. The beauty of 6 to 8 week delivery, I guess.
Absolutely.
Phase 1 clones. No one makes Phase 1 clones really, and and once again, I can see all the imperfections. The visor was a pain in the ass. It wasn't the right one.
I love these animated series ones.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. Really, really nice.
Really, Jason, you love those? Really?
There he is. What's up, George?
Hey, George.
Great video today with the Mandalorian armor coming in, dude. You look so excited. Great video.
I don't know where he's putting all this stuff.
Yep.
It's a cosplay thing.
No, it's like George's wife won't let him bring this stuff in the house either anymore.
Oh, I missed the Boba Fett or the Bo-Katan.
Yeah, I don't think I've not made a Boba Fett. Yeah. So, yeah, if you scroll down a couple, there's a great, the one with the 4 helmets there. So do any of you guys know what these are?
No.
The one on the far right is a naval commando.
No, well, it might be, but this is
a cartoon, isn't it?
It's Task Force 99.
Video game.
Is from the comic. So there was a comic out where there was an elite squad of stormtroopers who were commanded by a guy called Commander Kroll, who had a lightsaber and had a fight with Luke Skywalker. You guy on the left, I can't remember the names again, but you've got your heavy armor, which is the guy on the left. You've got your communications, which is the mic guy in the second to the right. They're very much like an early adoption of Clone Force 99.
Brian would like these. Where's Brian tonight?
Yeah, these are really, really cool, and I really enjoyed making them. I don't think they're very popular. I'm not sure whether people want to buy them.
I've actually done the one on the far right in 1/6 scale.
Oh, look at Rosa knows. She's like 99.
Yeah, and so I've got the files for these ones now, and it's like a whole squad of them. I love them, and they are. And this is a really good example of something that I don't think anyone has ever made.
No, I've never seen those.
Other than the one on the far right, which
I've seen. The other ones I haven't.
I've actually literally had to make the helmet though. I couldn't find a file for it.
Am I wrong? Did Grievous's head mask, whatever, have that same in cut on the first one?
I don't know.
You're the one on the left. That one, the little
that's kind of badass.
little antennae kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a great call.
And as I say, it's a great. I love these helmets, and I made them. I can't really display them, sadly, so they're kind of stored away. But yeah, they're really, really good, and I had great fun making them. And as I say, if you were going to display them, no one else is going to have them. And if you're a real big, I even went and bought the comics so I can get multiple images of what they are.
Oh, I like that one on the right a lot.
Yeah,
hey, Paul, so what have you made for yourself that you haven't made for anybody else?
Nothing, because high command didn't want it.
I'm not allowed.
Not allowed to.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm making a BD1 at the moment. So
cool.
And that's kind of cool. And
I love that.
And I'm trying. A nice guy reached out to me because I'm trying to work out the electronics. Do you know what? I don't like selling the droids. If you get to see my droid, I sold my battle droid, and I got good money for him. But I was really sad because he would come to Comic-Cons with me, and and everyone would he'd be where I was at the last Comic-Con. There was those lightsaber fighting groups, and we grabbed him and we moved him over, and they all had photos with him, fighting this poor little, droid. So yeah. The droids, you put so much love into the droids, and when you see the droid, it's a loving droid. Good luck with the droid.
Well, thank you, Paul. I'm gonna need an IV.
And that one is that's an AR. Was it AR-170 pilot? I like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job.
Once again, I'm looking at a visor, thinking,
you don't see that. No one makes that.
No one makes that.
That's definitely a piece.
I like this comment right here. Holy shit, man.
I could totally hear that too.
Holy shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these animated phase ones are great. Yeah, it looked like the
do you know what? A guy came up to me at Comic-Con and he went, "You put way too much black in that. That's too dark." So I pulled out my phone, got the comic out, got the screenshot, and I was like, "No, I didn't." If you look at the cartoons, it's really dark.
Yeah, real exaggerated.
That's where you go, Paul. That's where you go. Show me the one that you made.
Yeah.
And then they go, "Relax, man. We're just joking."
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a picture as well. I made a Commander Green phase one. I love that because green really popped. I've made a Commander Green phase 2.
This is awesome right here. Some Fennec.
Yeah, that's my Fennec.
May not win. She's awesome.
That's the one that Janine was hitting me up. She's like, I really like this one. So
you kept that one, Paul, right?
No. So once again, it's both that one and so I've got a really nice customer that buys a hell of a lot off me, and he's a really nice guy. He's far too rich for his own liking, frankly. And
you come to find out it's actually your wife secretly buying the stuff.
Yeah, he made me an offer for 3 signed helmets. I've only got one left, which is my C3PO. And
I saw that.
Yeah, and once again, it's sitting in a cupboard, so it probably needs a home so that someone can love it, because it's not being used here, and it will just gather dust, and it's such a shame.
Thanks, Pat's fan.
Thank you, Pat's fan, for sure.
Somebody will buy it.
That's really nice.
It is cool. I did see it, Paul, on the Etsy shop, the 3PO helmet.
Yeah, it's still for sale. There some guys helping me who sells autograph stuff for me. So someone will buy it. I'm not in a rush, and as I say, it just sits and does nothing, and I want it. I want someone to really appreciate it and really love it.
I like that one.
Yeah. So there is a lady in England who went for celebration and dressed up as a full dressed up
Dark Trooper.
Yeah. And she used my helmet and then she made the rest herself. And we kept in contact and helped her. And she was telling me how, she was very similar to me. Her husband didn't care all about the Star Wars stuff, but she has dressed up with the whole kit. She emailed me 2 separate persons' files, made it, and I was so honored that she used my helmet, because what she did was amazing. And now she's been invited by the 501st to join.
Oh,
and everything.
wow!
So she's really lovely.
So was it your helmet that inspired her, or did she come to you with the product saying, "Hey, can you do this?"
Yeah, well, and this is the thing you can do with me. Just reach out to me. We'll have a chat, and we got on a WhatsApp group, and we chat all the time, to the point where I tried to find her at Comic-Con, at Celebration. Now, the way the XO in London works is it's a big, long middle hallway, and then loads of venues at the side. And the general feeling is if you were dressed up, you never got out of the middle. You couldn't, people were full. I've got another maker called Mickles Make, who dresses up as a Buzz Lightyear clone trooper. So he's got a Buzz Lightyear kit. But
badass.
Yeah, big props to Mickles Make. And him and another guy called Alexander Makes, who dressed up as Boba. They were saying that they just couldn't get out. They couldn't get anywhere because they were getting stopped for photographs and stuff. And I tried to find this young lady who was dressed up because I really wanted to see it, and I never found her. But then I saw her, and we texted, and I catched up with her, but she was in the cities by then. But once again, it was just, she was saying, "Oh, thanks for the help." It was, I told her where I got the lacquer from to use that, because once again, I want her to have the armor the same as the helmet, so she has to use the same lacquer that I use. She needs to use the same colors I use.
Yeah.
To everyone else, that's just black, but it isn't. It's a matte black, which has been then lacquered and so forth. So yeah, always love it when they come back to me and they ask me for my help. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
That's awesome.
Awesome, man.
There you go. There's a jump trooper. Love him.
Nice.
Hey, Paul, do you just do Star Wars, or that just seems to be the popular thing?
Once again, ask. I did a Tau Commander from Warhammer. Someone asked me to do that.
Warhammer.
Don't say Warhammer.
My brother.
Battlestar Galactica?
I would love to. Yeah. Let's be honest, guys. I like a weathered thing because I genuinely think it covers all my mistakes. And that's the lazy side of me cannot be asked to make something so damn perfect that it's smooth. So yeah, but I'm always happy. Yeah, reach out to me and ask me, because once again, if it's something I've not made, I had a guy who said to me, "Oh, do you make the Blade Runner binoculars from Blade Runner 2049 or whatever?"
There you go.
Because I think Adam Savage made them or something like that. And so I went, "Oh yeah, I'll have a look." And before he got back to me, I'd already printed out the files, and I'd already resin printed the case. I'd already bought the binocular, and I need to finish it. But once again, it was like, wow, brilliant. Let's do that.
I love this commando droid. That's badass.
Yeah, that's cool.
So if you look at the trailer for Star Wars Outlaws, you'll see that's why I did the big scrape in the middle, and that's why the color. And that is a what is it? I think it's an anthracite gray with a real light touch of a very particular purple.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of purple in it. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
that's
cool. I like him, and I've already really attached to him.
So,
Trench coat. Trench
this
coat on him. You're
segment,
good.
this segment is a droid segment.
You can. I have a small garden, and
What
whenever
are
I
you
make
keeping him
droids,
suspended with right there? How is he standing up?
so he stands up on his own. So Droid Division, reach out to him on
Yeah,
Insta.
exactly.
He makes files where he will actually tell you what screws to put. And they're usually like IKEA screws and bolts.
Yeah, he's pretty
I see a
detailed.
full slide in the back. Are you sure he's not propped up against that?
No, if you look at, I don't know whether I sent one, but he's not propped up at all. I would say if you knocked into him, he will fall over. He's not perfect, and also
that's amazing. Look at that. That is incredible, dude.
I don't glue him all together because you can't transport him.
Wow.
Wait, you don't have to take a rod up his ass to.
So Droid Division's actually a really cool place. John Solo turned me onto that because I made the K2SO head for him from them.
He's
I wonder where I have to put screws to make the K2SO stand up without a rod.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Randy will tell you.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the files he makes are brilliant. He's got a bender that I'm tempted to make a full-size bender from Futurama.
That'd be awesome.
But these guys, they sit in my garden, they stand there, and they scare the crap out of my family. So, what a bonus! My 10-year-old son was like, "Oh no, not another one! I don't want to wake up and open my curtains." And there he is. So he's actually in that shed behind him, and he's kind of stuck in there at the moment.
I should get one of these for Heather's garden out back where the deer are not eating the tomatoes.
He's opposable as well, so you can bend his arms.
Yeah.
And so you can position it. All his fingers move. He
cool.
can hold a blaster.
Is this something you sell,
blaster.
Paul, or is this just like a one-off?
So if you look at my
That's
Etsy
a hell
page,
of a long time print.
yeah, I'm offering that I am going to sell these. So Droid Division has agreed basically that I can sell I can make his files and sell them.
Yeah, as long as you give him credit, probably.
Oh well, do you know he's really nice. He just wants me to buy the file again. That's all he asks. So so that he wishes what I'll do. But
which is reasonable.
How many people are going to purchase one of these off me? So I think
you'd be surprised.
Oh, okay. So I mean, this guy here, if you want me to make him, is going to be about £1,500 to £2,000. But
there you go.
Yeah, he's good though. He's great.
We'll
I
do
mean,
it.
who wouldn't want one of those in their house?
Hey, can you pull up Shane's comment again real quick?
No.
Hold on. Yeah, he says his K2SO stands on its own.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Liar.
You're lying.
He get his from Corbin.
I'm sure you would agree though that you kind of, even though they stand on their own, you kind of need to hold them down. So when I take one to Comic-Con, I bungee cord him against the table because people are going to knock him and then he'll go flying.
Yeah, vibrations, any kind of vibrations is going to work on the whatever gaskets or whatever you use between your.
Roger.
Oh, wow.
I would still prefer that versus a rod up his ass.
Yeah, so
right.
this is the one I really miss. I actually am quite affectionate with this guy, and obviously called Roger. The one thing I'd say is the most annoying thing is that during the Comic-Con, everybody said Roger, Roger to me. And it was just
Roger.
After about 50 times, 60 times, it's like, it gets a bit old. But he's pretty cool. So I don't know whether I included a photo, but I have a C3PO head. So there was a couple of times where I took his head off and I put C3PO's head on him.
Nice. It's in there somewhere.
In there, isn't it? Yeah. So, and he was pretty cool as well.
What percentage of infill do you use?
So that's really interesting. I think it's. I used to do 30%, but I'm starting to do less, more wider now, and which obviously is using a lot less filament.
Yeah.
A little bit more delicate, but I mean these things are heavy. They're not light.
Right. One thing I learned when I was doing the K2SO is I was running like 5% infill. And the sun hit it for just a few minutes, maybe half hour, but whatever. But it started sinking in. I was like, dude, I had to reprint the whole thing.
Yeah. That's the problem with the big holes.
The sun will shrink it, and you got to be careful if you don't have a good thickness of mill on the outer layer.
So the blaster, I made the blaster, and there was a girl at the last Comic-Con. She was dressed up as Princess Leia from episode 2, 3. And so
George.
I gave her the blaster and I said, go out. You need to have a blaster, don't you, when you're dressed up as Padme? Sorry, not Princess Leia, Padme. And she went off and had photos and had fun. Then she brought it back later.
That's badass.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, totally.
So what about this guy?
Oh boy, I want that.
CZ, nice.
So
nice.
if you follow Regal Robot, I think they make them. I must admit,
I'm sorry, who?
Probably copied them. Is it Regal Robot?
Yeah, I probably won't.
Yeah, Tom. We
Never
know Tom.
mind.
We're friends with Tom. So yeah, let's go to the next picture.
So I went and saw Anthony. Is it?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the man himself, Mr. Anthony Daniels.
Hell yeah.
And he told me a story about this one. So he said that he was on the set of New Hope, and they said, "Oh, hey, can you just go and put the white pointy face on, please?" So he would always. So he regards this droid as the white pointy face one, which is what he wrote on there.
So I makes me wonder was he
that's
wearing CZ3 in that scene where they're headed to Docking Bay 94?
He was.
He must have been.
Oh, that was him.
Wow. Yeah, probably,
Yeah, they basically said to him, I think it was low budget those days, so they just got him to do everything. So he said, because there is CZ3 and there's a CZ7, and he was insistent there's no such thing as a CZ7. It was always a CZ3.
Right.
Well, it's just kind of like on the Mandalorian stuff now, they use Chris, and Chris does all sorts of stuff like Q9 or whatever. And yeah.
How'd you get Anthony Daniels to take a picture of your droid?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm afraid I had to pay for that, my friends.
Well,
yeah, but it looks like it's worth it. Yeah.
Do you know what? I think it was just. I think everyone makes a C3PO helmet, but once again, it was making something else, and I think he was quite touched because I don't think he really saw many of those.
That's pretty cool, though.
Very cool.
I'm impressed.
Well, I guess it meant more if he was actually in that costume, like he said.
He definitely was.
So yeah, he's like, oh yeah, my long lost little friend.
Oh yeah, I learned something new today. I didn't realize he was in the costume.
No, me either. That's kind of crazy.
This C3PO I made, he has some underwater wireless lights that are used for jacuzzis in his eyes. And what's really good, it comes with a remote, so you can have him go red, and you can have him go yellow. So that you can make him evil if you want.
No.
Make him
so
evil.
Jacuzzi.
So this is the one you.
Interesting.
It's
this
amazing.
Is the one you have in your cupboards.
Sorry.
This is the one you have in your cupboard right now. That's for sale.
The one I've got in my cupboard, yes.
Oh,
the
man.
one that just needs a home. Yeah, and do you know what? The great story about this one is I failed miserably trying to make it shiny and gold. I mean, every time you breathe on it, a fingerprint will go on it and stuff like that. And so I went, screw it. And
I know your pain. I know your pain.
Yeah, it came out knackered. But yeah, when I looked at it, it's got chips on it and stuff like that. But once again,
the sculpt looks good.
Yeah, it looks really nice, doesn't it? It came out really nice, and I was really happy. But I'm not making one of them again.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, they're a pain in the ass to make.
Yeah, gold and silk.
Yeah, because you're supposed to shoot it. It's like black gloss. It's like black gloss first, then chrome, and then a tinted lacquer, like a yellowed lacquer is what the last one is. It's a complicated process.
Yeah,
to do it.
But it's prone to failure. It will fail. Each one of those points you could fail.
And I'm good at that. I'm really good at that.
Yeah.
I printed like 5 or 6 of these heads, and they all failed.
Yeah. And so anyone who can make a shiny one for someone, you are a star. There's a guy who makes them called Jeddah Workshop, and he makes really nice ones. This is actually his file, and he posted up there, oh damn it, I've had to throw another one away, and stuff like that, because you can't keep on putting paint over it again and again. It just once it's gone, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Or unless you want to weather it and make it look like he's knackered.
Yeah, this is the print that made me hate 3D printing.
Well, that's the beauty with Star Wars stuff. Whether it's ships or whatever, it's the weathering. Yeah. You can make it look dirty and it looks awesome. If you got to make it pristine, screw that.
Welcome to my world.
So let's move over to your props. Let's go over here.
Hey, Enzo.
What's up, Enzo?
Dude?
Hey, Enzo.
Look at that beautiful wife of mine.
I was gonna say,
dude, I still can't. I still
Just
can't
before
get
you
over
should-
how intense she looks with this. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
at the same time that Joel was like, that's a she's
That's a
going after
gut
your
shot.
gut.
That's a
Yeah,
stab.
that he recognizes
Like,
that,
Paul,
meaning
this
that
is
it's
what I
happened
think
to him
about Star
before.
Wars.
Did I mention about her before we were on air, or did
So
I?
I think of you paying for props instead of our holiday.
Yeah, well, she basically doesn't like Star Wars. She hates it. So,
But this is this is awesome. Yeah. Oh, that's
This
cool.
is cool, man.
That's cool.
This is cool.
You know, I want
So-
one of those.
So real quick, Paul, what is your wife like? She doesn't like Star. There's got to be something she's
My Little
into.
Ponies.
Don't say Deep Space Nine.
yeah, she likes it. She likes Care Bears, and
Care Bears.
you know what?
Turn
I
it down a
think
little bit. You're a little high.
she likes food. That woman loves a good. For the size of her, she puts it away.
She loves food.
She's a
I was
foodie.
just trying to figure out a way that you can slowly bullet. Like if it was Care Bears, you start doing her Care Bears for her, so she can get it in the house, and then you start turning them into Star Wars
Yeah.
Care Bears,
So-
and
So I do a little podcast called Into the Bucket, and I just interview other builders, and I talk to Hunter Smoke, who goes under the name Jag-Eyed. Is it Jag-Eyed Hunter? And he was telling me, oh man, if you dress up, she'll see how happy you are, and she'll join in. And I was
Negative
like,
Ghost Rider.
yeah, she's like, no.
So do you make these clone-trooper backpacks?
So once again, that's a one-off. If you want one, come and reach out, and I'll make you one.
Nice.
that's cool. That is really cool.
That's
I
really
want
cool.
one of those. That's sweet.
They're cool.
Well, like Dirge said, Jason, you can take your lunch into
Yeah.
work in
And,
that.
and this
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
great
So
for
the
Con, too.
customer
They're
I made this
awesome.
for, he wears it to
Oh,
UK conventions and Comic Cons, and he gets asked about it all the time.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I want
See,
just to
I
take
started a
some-
new thing: Care Bear Stormtroopers.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Well, this is the one that lasts,
Yeah.
the lasted one day.
So I went as a hip hop Vizsla because I didn't have
Yeah.
time to do anything else. That gun, you can
So
already
awesome.
see the front falling off, and that didn't work. That I could not see. Anybody who dresses up, man, anyone who dresses up, you have my respect, because I was fed up. That thing as well weighed like a ton, and because you were in the Comic-Con with hundreds of people, you had to constantly lift it up, and it was just a pain in my ass. And I think I lasted half an hour. And as I said, the strap broke. So this is a good example of someone made a really good file, but it's not practical. So the handle at the back, it's not secure enough. It came off. I even put 2 drill bits in, and it still snapped off. So
There you go.
Yeah. What was heavier, the gun, the helmet, or the gold chains?
The gold chains.
My youngest son
like-
still has that gold chain, that big thick one, and every now and then he comes downstairs. I'm looking fly.
Jobs, Vizsla.
That's funny.
Chav Vizsla, how dare
Yes.
you? Do you Americans know what Chav means? You know what it stands for?
What?
No.
It stands for Council House and Violent.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
House and violence.
No.
Learned something else new today.
Yeah.
Welcome to England, my friend. Welcome to England.
Hey, so this thing's sitting alongside your house, just collecting
Yeah, you
dust,
see
right?
that fence at the back? It's over the other side on the floor gathering dust. So
That's
it's
funny.
broken into a few pieces. It needs a lot of love, which is not hard.
You got a big yard.
I don't, but
I don't.
out of sight, out of mind once again. So.
It's a widescreen shot. It's fooling you.
So what I find with my failed prints or something that broke or whatever, I use it for something else.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so you should think about what you want to do with that.
Oh, these are cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
I've been making little things for the Comic-Con, so everyone loves a gonk, and so I mean making little gonk earrings, and someone suggested a pink one, so I didn't make a pink. Everyone adores the gonks.
Oh, sorry. Let me go back to that. There you go.
That's all right. That's fine.
And if they're solid, they could be a weapon too.
Absolutely.
Is this where you added the little LED lights?
Sorry?
You have LED lights in those too, don't you?
Not what they are. Literally only about not even half an inch. The tiny.
Oh, okay.
I have made one. I made one with LED lights, and I gave away as a sort of prize. But once again, I asked people to come back to me. How long did it before it fell off? Like the legs, the little feet will fall off, and you know what I mean. And I always say to people, if it does that, give me a shout, and I'll just give you another one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Let's go to the next one. Yeah, the Kenobi binoculars.
Oh,
These
yeah,
are dope.
cool.
Those are cool.
Thank you. And once again, that's just a single resin print.
Right. Still can't get over that Joel uses the beer can or 2 beer cans for the Tuscan breather part.
Yeah, a few episodes ago, he was
That's
telling
awesome.
us how he made his Tuscan Raider, like the breather.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was imported beer.
Yeah, it's imported beer.
Then that's fine.
So here's
that's
another
just like-
one. Visla also means little girl in Norwegian.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Didn't
and
know
what suka when they're cutting the egg, they're calling it suka. That's bitch in Russian. Or
Nice.
Oh, Tuka. Yeah, that's a Russian word.
Yeah.
That one was
So the-
really a pain in my ass because that's.
Oh, that's badass.
That's crazy. I can't
Yeah,
believe
I
people like
So
did
if
this.
you scroll down to, you'll see the front of it as well.
Yeah, that's for Grogu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
got two
Oh, yeah.
magnets, so it
Oh.
sticks together. I only made a couple of those as well.
Hold on, go back.
Go
To
back
the West Stars?
What?
Go back to
Yeah.
the West Stars?
Oh, I
No,
thought
no,
we were still talking
wherever
about
you
that.
were, where we were looking at the blasters real quick.
Yeah, the West
Well,
Stars.
let's finish Paul's story on this real
Okay,
quick.
all right.
Oh
Go.
well, it's just a pain in the ass. That's the story.
Oh, pain in the ass.
It's always a pain in my ass.
This was like on screen for like half a second. I can't believe they got all the details.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Okay, blasters. There you go.
West
I want to know where you got these sandals from.
Yeah,
That's what that was it right there. Where did you get the sandals from?
Where'd you get the climbing board
It
from?
looks like
I'm building
45.
sliders in the summer. Don't knock them till you try them, my friend. I've got a nice suntan now on my foot where I've got just a nice. So, you want to know why there is a nice? People say to me, "Oh wow, Paul, these are really good. I love the little leather around the middle." Do you know why there's a leather around the middle? Because I could not file away the stupid join properly. It would go away, so I
Yeah.
just put a bit of leather around the middle, and it kind of covered up all my mess.
That look great. Have you been able to ship any of these out to United States or California, Paul?
Yeah, I ship.
Okay.
American shipping is pretty good. So Joel's a good example here. He sent me something which hasn't arrived, and I posted his thing after he posted it to me, and he got it. So I can get stuff to you in about a week.
Yeah, I was curious because I know California's been getting stupid with some of this stuff.
Oh,
I mean, it's a toy. It's a toy.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
right. No, you're right. I don't think so. I did think
You missed
about
that episode. We talked about that.
I sent a blast, a Mandalorian pistol to a customer in California, and it came in pieces. So I wonder if maybe they checked it out. And took it.
It's possible. It's very
Yeah.
possible.
California is stupid. It's a water gun. They like reject it.
Well, I've been buying Nerf guns, Star Wars Nerf guns, and I've been repainting them as well. That's been kind of fun.
Yeah, customs is pretty rough in the California area right now.
Gotcha.
It's like you should be able to look at it and go, okay, this looks like a fantasy thing. It's or put the orange tip on it. You know what I mean? So that it's like, hey, this is a toy. Or send it painted. Unfortunately, I don't know what else, but yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah,
so stupid.
This is cool.
I like these.
They're called spark pads. They were from a Mandalorian episode.
Nice. America. Yeah. Fuck you.
Exactly. It's the same song I had in my head when I saw that. Yeah, exactly.
Here we go.
This one. This is
nice.
That one. So I put a little tiny spring inside it, and so the trigger was responsive. I was really happy with that. So it felt like you could press the trigger, it would come back out again.
You need to get this
nice.
from you, actually.
And it arrived with a customer, and he was like, it was all in bits. And normally, I did have this vibe.
Rex.
Maybe it got taken apart.
Rubber blaster.
Oh, thanks.
Do that again, Scott. I missed it.
Yeah, see, I'm down here at the bottom, so
He's like, no.
rubber blaster.
The dexterity. The dexterity.
All right.
Oh, that's pretty good, Paul.
Yeah. My
Yeah, that is really nice, dude. Look at this shit.
Wow, look at that.
And do you know? And this is another thing. So when you print things in resin, you get such better quality in your print. It really does bring out the detail.
There's a weight too when you make it solid.
Yeah. And as I said, with solid, it's nice and heavy. as well,
Nice.
so you really feels like you've got a blaster.
Yeah.
These things are a pain in the ass to put together.
What, blaster or just everything?
Blaster, yeah, because I 3D printed one of these and put it all together. That was such a pain in the ass.
Well, you're constantly changing things. So I was showing you guys this before. But this is I don't even know what this is. Yeah, your Mandalorian Death Watch blaster here.
Oh yeah,
dude, I love that
Now,
piece. That is,
good example
that
here is
nuts.
you print the pieces, but you're constantly sanding. So this steel bit here had to fit on, had to slide down, and you're constantly, sanding things, making sure it slides. And then I get I have a resin in a little tiny needle pin, and I just gently put it in there and fill the gaps and stuff. So it really is a finite thing.
It looks superb, man. That's gorgeous.
Here, I wanted to get this one real quick. Eric is saying it's stupid until you find out criminals hollow out Nerf guns, use them for real blasters, scrap. Here's the whole thing. If you're buying something like this from Paul or another manufacturer, what are you doing with it? Possibly cosplaying with it, but most likely a lot of people are putting it up on a shelf or using it as a display piece. So you're not being stupid enough, whether if it's a Han Solo blaster, DL-44 or E11, taking it to a liquor store and going, hey, give me your
There's
stuff.
some dumb people out there.
Right?
Yeah.
If you do that, you deserve to be shot. I'm sorry. You know, it's like, but everybody, it's like, I just want to put it on my wall. I just want to put it on my shelf.
Natural selection for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Eric's out in
that's where
Mississippi.
it gets stupid.
It's like Vietnam out there right now.
Paul, this is Droid Factory, isn't it?
I don't think it is. No, I can't remember where I got the file from, but it might be. What I do here is I put magnets at the back of them, so that the bolt in the middle is actually a real bolt. And
nice.
So you can stick them on your fridge, basically. I think the last time I looked there, I didn't put a strong enough magnet, and it started sliding down.
I put one of those on my
Started sliding down slowly.
Yeah, slowly sliding down. It's a work in progress.
Real guns like this place.
Right? Just
same
real
here.
guns.
I had to take my guns off the back on my Zoom calls. I had my shotgun and my rifle back there.
We don't get the kind of thing in England. We don't.
We're nearby.
Thank you, Todd. It's just, I don't know. I just don't get the stupidity of this world sometimes.
It's only in America, I think, dude.
Yeah.
It's just because we're getting older, so we're hypersensitive.
Get off my lawn. That's what I've turned into. Get off my lawn. Right? What the hell? When did that happen?
Get off our lawn.
Crusty old dude.
Oh, these are gorgeous. Look at that.
These are nice, dude.
Thank you.
Wow.
Once again, you make them and people love them. I think, I take them to Comic-Cons and people just go nuts for them. I think I sold them in pairs, or I sold them in threes. And I think I had one left, and a little kid was like looking at his pocket. I said, take it, man.
How do you get the paint to lay like that? I mean, that's
see, once again, I'm looking at that and I'm saying that's not perfect. That silver one, I can see a line in there.
Right, this stuff.
It looks great, dude.
It's called weathering.
Right?
It's called weathering.
Yeah, weathering.
I think they look.
If you're talking about the black,
they look phenomenal.
It's very white. It's a black wash, and then you put the black wash in, and then you wipe it away, and it naturally goes into the gas closet.
Yeah, it's amazing, dude.
I think for me that I'm getting more blown away by Paul the farther we go into this is all the different things that you do. It's not just this or this. It's like you see something like, oh, I want to go make that.
He's got a diversified portfolio.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? A lot of the stuff I don't seem to sell as well. So I've been making some kyber crystals, and I found a keyring that I can plug into them, and they light up. And I was like very excited about that. Once again, no one seemed to care in my house. But
so were you saying that a customer had their dice blow up?
Yes.
At one point.
They cracked open, basically. So I used to make them hollow.
And that's what caused them to gas off and then explode.
I think because a lot of people put the cars, and I think the rays, it's UV with resin UV. It's exothermic, I believe. So it will expand, and if it's hollow, if it's got nothing to get out, it will burst out.
But if it's solid, it's good to go.
Yeah.
I want the exploding kind.
No, you really don't, Scott.
No, I'm kidding.
That's
when I had one set left actually at the last Comic-Con. I didn't know which one was which, and I was selling them. And I was saying to them, "Hey, if this one explodes, just let me know, and I'll replace it."
I have
That's
the ones
always
from
nice.
the.
That's always nice to know. Hey, just in case this explodes.
Give me a shout and I'll replace it.
I have the ones from the
awesome.
Solo movie that came out that somebody was selling, and they're in the truck. Like I have them.
Yeah.
I have them hooked on the
Nice,
truck.
dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
There we are. Thank you very much.
They
Just
don't-
to let your viewers know, I am offering a discount. So, Etsy is of the devil, right? However, if you go to my Etsy page and you type in
can
the
see
word
stuff,
spice, you will get 10% off for the next week.
So
However,
which word? Which word?
Spice.
Spice. Oh, yeah.
Spice.
Love it.
If it doesn't work, give me a shout because I probably did it wrong. And however, because
Nice.
Etsy is of the devil, if you reach out to me and you don't mind going outside of Etsy, I will give you 15%. Just
Contact you directly.
yeah, I don't know whether you guys understand what's been happening with Etsy, but they're holding everyone's money basically.
Yeah.
And until and for someone like me who, it's all right. It's not so bad for me because this is not my job, but I've got a friend who's called Jeddah Workshop, and he can't ship things because he hasn't got the money to ship because they've held 75% of his money. So
But there are some people that's their primary livelihood, and they're impacting that.
and it's
Oh, yeah, they hold their money now for a while. Well, they hold the budget, the money. Yeah.
That's the same thing eBay was doing. That's the same thing as eBay was doing for a while, where they were holding everybody's money.
still do. Yeah, they still hold your money as well until they get.
See, that's BS because it's not like they have a cash flow problem, so I don't get it.
Well, the problem is eBay won't even release. Well, I imagine the same thing with Etsy. They won't even release the amount of money to ship it, so you can't even ship.
Yeah.
Right, because you don't have the value of the ship.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's horrible, and it's only just been happening in the last few months, and it's killing the whole spirit of it. You know, I appreciate that you want to protect your customers, but the fact is, you know, I am a most amenable person. If you're not happy, you can have a refund. We can talk about it. We can fix it. Blah blah blah. But
you want to make it right, whatever it takes to make it right. Paul's willing
I need the
to
money
do.
to make the damn thing. I'm not like, you know, I'm not Richie Rich. I'm not Scrooge McDuck. So, so help me out. So any of your viewers in the next week or so, or do you know what? Anytime, reach out to me, man, and I'll give you 15%.
Spice.
Well, no, if you put Spice on Etsy, you'll get the 10%.
If you reach out to Paul,
personally,
he'll love you a long time.
Yeah,
we love you a long time.
So come and reach out to me on Instagram, and I'll hook you up.
Paul, it's awesome, dude.
That's really cool of you. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Paul.
It's a good lead-in. It's a good lead-in, Paul, to our new Facebook group. We have a new Spice Runners BST group.
There we go.
Buy, sell, trade.
So, Paul, we'll invite you. If you create a post in there, then people can actually comment and then work with you in there.
Yeah.
So
don't get me started.
Make sure you do Spice Runners, buy, sell, trade. BS.
Yeah.
Don't do Spice BDSM because that's going to be something different.
Private page.
And the song's gonna be like, me so horny.
Yeah.
Scott, I thought we were keeping that page private.
That's right. Sorry.
Jeff's in Vermont, so you think it's puritanical, but no.
That's what Evan always says, Vermont.
Yeah,
it was a joke.
I know.
Well, I was very offended if you didn't invite me to that page.
Yes. That would be fantastic. Because I can guarantee you out there, and Paul, that I will sit down with the wife and we're going to figure out which Bausch we're going with for the helmet. So that's a definite. We're definitely doing that. Well, it's like, are we going for the full thing over time? In other words, full mannequin, or just the bust? But Paul, you'll definitely be hearing from us.
Well, you know
chaps
what?
like Joel.
I'm more than happy to make anything you guys. If you've got some weird and wonderful thing that you've always wanted and you don't know where to get it from, hit me up, man. We'll have great fun making it, and I'll charge you a bloody.
Scott's in a toughie predicament because I think his wife at this point is a bigger fan than he is.
No, she's not a bigger fan. She got a bigger fan. You better watch your mouth, buddy.
She spends more money.
No.
Okay.
No, I think we'll order the Bausch thing from Paul, and then I'm going to order a pillow and material from George, or from Joel, so I can put that in there. Yeah.
Damn it, Joel, you need to tell me how you made the thing.
Stay on the open state.
So I know, Paul, you got to go, Paul, but
knackered, man. It's 3:24.
This thing is amazing.
I know.
It is.
So viewers, friends, if you don't know Paul, his information is on the YouTube in the little description there. Follow him on Instagram, PSDArmoury, Etsy. The Etsy shop is listed in there. We also posted it here. I'll do another post later on and pin it there. Also, you have a podcast. What's the name of the podcast again?
I do a podcast called Into the Bucket, and it's just an audio one, and we chat. I would actually like you guys to come on and talk because
absolutely, I've listened to some of the episodes. Pretty fun.
You guys get into what you do. So I talk to people. We talk about mental health as well, but we talk about. I've spoken to the Dad Batch. I've spoken to Odd Viking. I've spoken to a lot of guys in the States already, and a lot of English guys. And we just have a good old chat about how you got into you. And I've done obviously mostly builders, but it'd be interesting to do collectors as well. How caused you to spend all that money?
Right. Hey, Paul, I'm game.
Yeah. I'll get you. I'll get you on.
Let's do this. Let's do it.
I won't make you drink as hard. And do you know what? I'll make you get up in the bloody early hours of the morning as well.
I don't sleep.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
He's up all night.
I sleep like 4 hours a day, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Paul, thank you.
Paul, thank you.
Your work's amazing. I think everybody really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, so thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Absolute pleasure.
Before Paul leaves, let's do one more hiya. Cheers, Paul.
Hiya.
Cheers. One last thing, Paul. What?
One last thing. I'm a big pro of helping others make stuff themselves, which obviously takes business away from me.
Me too.
If you want to make stuff, come and speak to me, and I'll tell you what to do.
I'll tell you what not to do.
Right.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, Joe,
that is awesome.
You don't put your shorts down and stand in front of the 3D printer. That doesn't look
right. Don't sit on it either. It's not going to go up there.
Hey, Paul, if you could show me how to make my K2SO stand on its own, I'd be thrilled.
Yeah, give me a shout, man, and we'll help you out.
All right, let's do it. I'm doing it.
Just so you know, J2SO hates the prequels. Don't listen to him if he tries to buy something from the prequels.
Yeah, I'm not buying all of your clone helmets.
Cut him off.
Not all of them.
I'm going to make a K2SO, and I'm going to take it down to the London Underground where it was filmed.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Really cool.
The London Underground where that was filmed, and people are going, how many of these things have we seen come down?
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Thank you so much.
Paul. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir.
Do you kick me off or?
No, you can just exit
leave.
At the bottom of the screen here.
At the bottom, just hit the leave studio button, and you'll be good to go.
Namaste. Namaste.
Technology. Enough said.
Well, you can always stay up until 5 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Paul. Paul, PSD Armoury everywhere.
Thanks, Paul.
Take it easy, man.
Thank you.
Have a good night, man.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Good dude.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he does great work,
Another
man.
COVID success story.
Right?
Well, it's so cool. Hey, I'll help you. I'm here to help you. If you want to do something, I'm here to help you. If you want this, I'll build it for you. Let's talk. The openness where he's at is amazing, and that is that is so cool to see.
Yeah, and he was totally badass when I got mine because there was a couple tiny little breaks and chips, and he's like, "Dude, you could totally be a jerk about this," and I was like, "Dude, why would I? This was easy fix," and he was like, really customer satisfactory. He wanted to call and talk to me and FaceTime, and it was awesome.
That is cool.
I'm
telling you though, we're getting
COVID,
that.
like you weren't trying to start a business, you were just trying to connect with people, right? So he was creating to connect with fellow, collectors, and people that love the properties. And
it's his happiness. This is my happy place too. So I get.
And that's what he told me. He started doing this for himself.
Right.
Yeah.
And then his wife was like, "You can't have this stuff in the house." So he just started selling it, but he likes making the stuff.
It's
people
really
that are
amazing.
fellow collectors and have the passion,
Yeah.
That's cool. So that's
Well,
awesome.
Joel was saying he's like that too. Joel likes to create and Joel likes to give, and that's part. It's not just hey, I sold something, I made $1, or hey, that was cool and I sold it. It's like him knowing that you love the product that he got you or made you or gave you or whatever it is everything. You can just tell. You can just tell.
Janine, she got a one of a kind piece.
Jeez. Dude, she was just like, her jaw was on the floor for a long time with that one. She's like,
That's
"What?
awesome.
What?" It's like,
That's
yep.
what it's
It's cool,
all about.
man. Like the Baoshan in person is freaking dope, dude.
Yeah, I
You know
can't
what
wait
it is?
to get mine.
It's like you devote more time to the hobby and the fandom, and I hate to say it, like my extended family, I was sending them text messages. I talk to you guys more.
We talk to Nicholas all day, Nicholas, if you're there.
But it's
Sleeping.
like you have this shared passion, so you're going to engage more than you would sometimes with your own friends and family, just because there's a bond there. And that's kind of that COVID.
Yeah,
it connected more people during COVID. I mean,
Oh,
it was a terrible
absolutely.
thing, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
connected people.
I think it, at least for like our community, the Star Wars, it connected us to people that like the same thing, and
Internationally. I mean,
yeah,
look at
oh
that.
yeah, we got friends in the States and Europe and Australia. It's crazy.
yeah.
As bad as it was, that whole thing, there's a lot of positive that came out of it,
Big
especially
time,
for
big
me.
time.
And a lot lot of it was meeting all of you. You guys are my
yeah,
family
absolutely.
now. How cool is this? You
And
know?
really, I think Janine really like she rocketed with
Dude,
her art.
Janine's doing crazy
Like she blew
stuff.
up from.
Oh yeah.
I think from us and our knowledge, and
So
she's
Scott,
just awesome.
since we're talking about meeting people, tell us about SDCC and your
Yeah.
first time meeting Nicholas. And
Can I say first of all,
first
Scott?
time
I didn't know you were going, dude.
Well, it was
Secret.
weird because David Boudreau hit us up and he says, "Hey Scott, I think I can get badges for you and Janine. Would you like that?" I'm like, "Dude, are you serious?"
You're
You know,
like,
because I know how hard it is,
yeah.
and I've seen it in the past. They sell out within Comic-Con sold out in 5.2 minutes.
Are you interested?
It's crazy.
But it's in your backyard, right?
Yeah, but we've never been able to go. I mean, I've been interested, but at the same time, I don't want to be like this, trying to go through the thing. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather stay home. So, but yeah, he said, you get the tickets, and it was like, holy crap, that's amazing. Then he was like, are you guys coming down today? And it's like, no, I got to work. So that was like Friday. And I think we were planning on hooking up with George and Nicholas and George's brother to go out to dinner at least and at least hang out. So we did that. That was fantastic. It's always great to see George. And then, of course, to meet Nicholas and see who Nicholas is, because you know how it is, right? Whether if you're emailing somebody or you're texting somebody and you're going back and forth, and maybe you get them on the phone once in a while, but you really don't know who that person is totally. You know you like them and all that other stuff, but when you actually physically meet them and get to know who they are, all of a sudden you're like, wow, you're even better than I thought you were. And that's how I feel about Nicholas.
You're a cool dude. I love you, man.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Nicholas is a 7-foot Care Bear.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, sometimes you like when he comes on the show, he's like, Nicholas, and he's the bulldog, the bouncer, and it's not. I mean, he's an amazing
He just gets
dude.
stage fright, I think, in front of the camera.
Yeah, he's an amazing dude, and it was
Yeah,
great
he's
to
awesome.
hang out with him. Yeah. So it was cool because we met up with them at their hotel, took them out, we went out and ate, and then came back. Next day we came down. So at this point, David wasn't coming back, so he was going to originally give our tickets to Gabe, and then we'd somehow have to track Gabe down. But anyways, it wound up in George's hands.
Oh,
Hey, thank you.
Oh,
thank
wow,
you.
Shane.
no.
Thank you.
I got to bring up the sound. I'm so far away.
Thank you, Shane.
There we go.
Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you, Shane. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Uncle Shane.
So yeah. So
George
anyways,
brought him up, so we got a drink, guys.
So knowing that the next day we were coming down there, Nicholas was, we figured out a way I could park in the garage at the hotel, so I didn't have to worry about that. Meet up with them, go down, take the bus in. So I learned a lot of stuff about San Diego on the bus ride, because they go, if you look over there, those bushes, yeah, that's where OJ was originally arrested, or whatever it was. And we get to the thing, and it was a lot of walking. But once we got in there, it was like, okay, this is cool. I'm used to doing like the NAMM conventions, or at least working them. So that's like the last convention I was really at. But Nicholas was showing us around and where to go. He knew the
You
route.
didn't take a stroller up the ass or anything?
No, it wasn't too bad. The only part we ran into is both Janine and myself got to a point where it's like, we need to eat now.
Yeah.
You know, it's like all of a sudden you have that drop and not feeling
And
good.
the food
Nicholas
there
was
kinda
like,
sucks, and it's a
let me
long
let me
line.
introduce you to this artist. Let me introduce you to that artist. And you're like, we need to eat, you know. So we finally ate, and then we were fine.
You guys went on Saturday, right?
Yeah. And the thing is, I've got cards of 2 artists, one of which did the piece that Janine showed, the Leia picture, who would love to come on the show sometime.
Nice.
And the other one I talked to, Cliff, whatever, would
Grant.
be interested in coming. Yeah, would be interested in coming.
Are you talking about Joe? I know.
Yeah, Joe. Mm-hmm.
Joe, yeah, I know
Absolutely.
Joe. Like I've asked him to come on the show a few times, and he just ignores me. So Joe, if you're watching for some reason,
right?
This is me calling you out because we talk all the time at the cons. And
So Scott, what was your most memorable moment from the con?
When I left.
When-
No,
Conquer chaos, dude.
yeah, no. I mean, it was cool seeing a lot of the stuff. I think the thing is that it's like not owning anything like quarter scale or 1/3. I know it's big. I know what a measurement. You know, hey, it's 32 inches. I know how big that is. But when you're physically in front of some of these things that are there, all of a sudden you're like, oh wow. Well, the Ghostbusters stuff,
Dude,
that,
Scott, I knew you were. I'm trying not to yell because Evan yelled at me earlier for the microphone.
No, it's good.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I saw that at Monster Palooza a month ago. The PCS
and they come with
booth.
their own Slimer, and they're amazing looking,
Dude,
and you're like
the
$700.
RoboCop bird, I was like,
I want that shit so bad.
The price
good,
is
too.
so good for the size and the quality that it's almost worth buying, even if you don't collect it. If that makes any sense.
It's like $1,300.
Yeah, no, it's 700. Well, the Ghostbuster one, which are quarter scale and come with the Slimer, they're like $700.
But the RoboCops, the third, are like $1,300.
13, yeah, a little bit more
That's-
detail,
that's a
but
good
still,
price, yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah, see, Janine, Ghostbusters, dude.
Last year, PCS had all the Rocky
Yeah,
statues.
that's right, dude.
They're doing some good
They're
stuff, man.
killing it, man. Killing it.
So what was your favorite thing about San Diego Comic-Con, Scott?
I'm trying to think what the favorite part was. I mean, just walking through it and seeing all the stuff because, you know, we don't get to see much, or knowing that even the stupid stuff like the new Hot Wheels vehicles coming out, or the Hasbro piece or whatever it is, because like we've been trying to get that Scout Trooper helmet Hasbro, and every time we see somebody got mine at Target, got mine at GameStop, it's like Janine and I just look at each other and cry. You know, it's like, really, how come we can't find it where we're at? That's just stupid, but yeah, it's true. But to see that, see the artwork. Also ran into Cece from Rogue One 6. It was great to meet her.
Oh,
and
TC,
actually talk
nice.
to her.
I saw she was out there.
She was fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, she's pretty
to meet her.
cool.
But to see a lot of that stuff and things that I didn't even know existed, even stuff that I'm not into, to see the Ahsoka costume, to see the Ahsoka ship.
That was
on
a great
display.
exhibit, dude. The
absolutely.
models.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and like Janine was saying, Chris Oaksley. Oh, is that
Chris
right?
was awesome, dude. Yeah.
Chris was awesome. His wife was amazing. To
It's
see those
Jason's
models,
mentor.
because because John made those models and things like that, and to really look at those were amazing. Absolutely.
Brady's pretty cool too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought I told Chris I wasn't going. He was like, he's like, "Where you at, dude?" I'm like, "I'm not there."
Yeah.
And I feel bad.
Yeah. This is true, Justin.
totally.
Kids don't buy toys anymore. Adults buy all the toys. Pretty much. I mean, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Jason, we would have never met Chris. You know, Chris is a freaking awesome dude.
Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yeah,
I'm so-
absolutely. Dude, it was great meeting the guy. I mean, I've seen him on chat, kind of gone back and forth, but to actually meet him and hang out with him for a little bit, it's like,
No, it's crazy.
this guy's
what
awesome.
They've done like this. I have this as my like side table here. This droid head, right? I made this- It's just fiberglass. This Chris, me and Chris made this at our old job like in 2018. So to see like to go from this to these crazy ET models that he's building.
Right.
Oh my God, dude, he's doing crazy
What
stuff.
level he's at.
Hey, Jason, I would say cut the top off that, but you can't even cut Grogu up, so whatever.
Oh,
challenge.
Dang, man, fighting words.
I'm supposed to do a tour of Chris's shop one of these days. Yeah, it's like 10 million NDAs.
Well,
Fight or flight.
Stuff was amazing.
Go up there to,
with
Ocala.
with Matt, with the whole thing, it's like, yeah, maybe still pre-order, but it's actually showing up places, and everybody's getting it. We're just not seeing it in our
GameStop
stores.
screwed up and put it out before the street date.
I think the thing is that thing is going to show up in mass at some point, and it's the probably highest quality to cost per ratio that I can think about, because that thing is just the fact that it can open in the front. EFX took so long just to get that functionality out there. You could weather the hell out of that.
EFX
and paint it.
I know, but this thing is it's almost made me glad I didn't buy EFX, because this thing is going to be even better if I want to weather it.
I think
I
the
gotta throw VFX too.
I think the only video I've seen so far of somebody kind of going through it and really nitpicking it a little bit was Jonathan, and I totally get it. I totally get why he did it, and thought the video was great, because everything else out there is just awesome.
This is awesome. Yeah.
But for the price point,
Yeah.
you know, it's like how
that's
can
what
you?
I told him too, right?
Yeah.
To me, I consider the Black Series line still a toy. So I don't picture it to be perfect.
No, it depends on how much you're going to scrutinize it,
Ah,
right?
thank
if
you,
you're
Justin.
Put it
That's
up
cool.
on a shelf,
That's
you could
cool.
weather it. You could do so much with it.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to know the difference.
Yeah,
And
right.
the thing is,
Close enough for me. I'm good with it.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And they even say it's inspired, by Return of the Jedi. They don't say it's an exact prop replica. Yeah.
Well, if you want a perfect prop replica, it's going to be expensive. I mean, if you go with an RS one, it's going to be $500. Yeah.
I think it's beautiful, dude.
See that stuff,
and it is. It just depends on what you're looking for, right? If you want ultimate scrutiny on something, it's like when Jeffs and I bought the K2SO. Okay, we know that if somebody wanted to walk up and say that's 100% accurate, we knew that wasn't going to be the litmus test. It's not 100% accurate. It just has the visual look and feel that it makes an impact, right? Jeff, yeah.
Oh, did it fall apart,
What are you
dude?
trying to say?
No, dude. Whatever.
Oh, nice undies.
Jeff just got a hip replacement.
My pants.
Corban stuff just falls apart.
It's about making emotion versus full accuracy to my mind. So
you bring up a great point, Jason. So here it is, and this is a question for everybody out there watching. When you're getting a replica of some sort, how important is it? Do you want it exactly like the movie was? Do you want it how you think it should be? Like we're talking like helmet weight, for instance, right? Vacuum form versus like what a football helmet or motorcycle helmet would weigh. What is your and where do you stand on it? Do you want it exactly like it was in the film? Do you want it what you think it should be, or something else? Right?
Well, I think.
Go ahead.
I think. So I know we joke around about the Corban stuff. Like you take risks on people making it outside of like a professional studio, right?
Hey, David.
So,
yeah.
But, like, I mean, so I know I take risks on Corban, but like the droid, right? The probe droid, that's the best thing in my collection. I love it. And they did that.
Right.
The C-3PO, you guys got screwed on it. Mine came out great.
Yeah, yours was
I
awesome,
loved
dude.
it. I'm not gonna lie, I loved it.
And the K2, that one pisses me off because I had the same experience that Evan did with it because shit was falling apart on it. I messaged Randy and he's like, "Oh, just do this or do that." And it's like, dude, I paid for it.
Dude, same with my gate droid. Yours came out great. Mine, I fumbled with for hours, and I sold it to Joel eventually in a trade because I was like,
and I loved it.
It
was a pain in the ass, though.
Joel's that little orphan kid that loves everything.
I'm the Mikey.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Mikey likes it.
See, I feel like I'd like to walk into other people's collections and be impressed. Like I know a lot of my stuff isn't, like these are Black Series, right? So
they look great.
And so when he had a bug guy here just spraying. So he sees this.
Look at your background, dude.
Right. So it's impressive, but if I walked in, I'd be impressed still. But if I walked into Evans and Evan has the Novos or the
I don't know, Jay. Your shit's pretty on point.
I don't know. That Grogu down there needs to be fixed.
That's Joel saying, "Be
Yeah, I think it depends on what you're looking for, you know. And
for
money,
sure.
too. Like I'd love to have a Novos Django, but I can't spend $600 on it right now.
Yeah. I'm good with the Black Series.
And
Hey Jay, when I leave here next week, I'll just grab it on my way out and I'll send it to you.
Well, I think also too it depends on how you display this stuff, right?
Yeah.
How it looks and how it gives the illusion.
Yeah,
I think that's also part of it.
Like you said too, is it how you think, right? So you're making fun of the Scout Trooper. I was making fun of the Scout Trooper that has like a spray can mist on it, and they're charging $900 over, right?
Oh, EFX.
But it's like, is that how it looked, or like what was
how it
Han
looks?
Solo's jacket, right? What would you prefer? Because I like Han Solo in a blue jacket for me personally.
Well, see,
whatever. You know?
I don't want screen accurate when that comes to that one. I just want something that's good modeled, and I could weather it if I want to.
Yeah.
Right. And everybody has their choices, their choices, right? So, like, if you want screen accuracy, then buy the EFX.
Go with that.
If you want something that looks nice, and you don't care about price and accuracy, Black Series.
But buy EFX, but you may not remember that being how it looked when you were a kid because you couldn't see that fine detail.
Well, there was. I did the research. There was 9 different Scout Troopers in Return of the Jedi.
Oh wow!
And the one they chose, I don't know for what reason, they chose the one with the black spray paint.
And that's fine, but they didn't zoom in close enough where you could tell that.
Right.
No.
You could see that kind of application.
Nothing was clear back then.
Yeah.
So from the initial question, though, from like a guy who actually makes things for clients, I think that people who get what is movie accurate is just going to get just that. Like, but if you get artist freedom, you get whatever that artist is perceiving as what people
what
like.
they saw it as.
What they
saw
be.
it as. Yeah.
And they get much more from that.
If you movie accurate, you might be disappointed, right, Joel?
Yeah. And you get much more from a artist freedom because you get what they think it should have been.
They could get away with stuff.
See, I like a mix. I like a mix, Joel. Like I like the stuff
I hear
you do, and like and obviously I have like sideshow statues, but I like the mix of having the option. Like Evan's even saying, like the great news is there's options that are really good. So,
but Jeff, think about your Clothier's Lando skiff helmet. Is that 100% accurate to what they shot that day? It's probably more high quality.
You just stabbed me in the fucking heart, dude.
I was gonna say you're kicked out of Evan's room now.
I'm like
I love that jacket, by the way,
maybe
Evan.
now.
Yeah, have they said anything to you yet? Are you?
No.
He's got nothing.
They said I'm in the next batch. What does that mean?
He's in the bad batch.
Oh Jesus! Yeah.
Well, I think the other thing too, especially with something that hit you so hard as a kid, right?
Yeah.
So like for me, a Vader helmet and a Stormtrooper helmet and things like that have to look right because they were wonky. They were not perfectly symmetrical. They were wonky.
Exactly.
And you can recognize it. All of a sudden, you may not know what's wrong with it, but you look at it and you go, that's not right. Or you'll look at it and go, that's right. There's something right about it.
Right.
So to me, there's part of that that's really, really important. And then the rest of it, I can get both sides. I can get the idealized of what you think it was and what the actual movie one was. So it kind of goes back and forth for me, but I do think display has a lot to do with it. Jason's room looks amazing. Jeff's, Evan's, Joel's couch.
Flex's,
Flex's looks amazing. Yeah.
My one wall is turning into something that you guys have inspired me to. So
go back to this one.
It's awesome.
Yeah, like Jess says, agreed. I think most of us, if given the chance to see the movie props, would be excited about or disappointed in the quality.
Because let's be honest, they were constructed cheaply. I mean,
and quickly.
And we didn't have the resolution we have today, so
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's certain things like Michael's got the emphasis from Ben from Huckabee. It's a beautiful piece. It's a huge piece, but there's certain things that are going to be really, really important to you and mean a lot. He's talking about SCD, but it just comes down. I just like to see because some people become a stickler. It's got to be licensed, or it has to be from this maker. It has to, and I get that too. You do what works for you, but I don't know. I mean, I get joy sometimes out of the stupidest little toys.
Well, no, for me, it's just about feeling. I just like having the feel for it. You know?
What gives you that childhood feeling again?
That's it. I think that's like it was said earlier. Toys, kids aren't buying toys. The adults are buying toys. That's why we hate being an adult. We want to go back to the stuff that made us happy and that was awesome back then.
And George said it best when they brought out the Ghost last week. I mean, it brought him to his childhood, and that's what got me to back that Ghost.
Right?
Well,
Me either, Todd.
That wasn't my childhood, but I saw the care and attention that they put like to the interior, and I was like, "That's incredible. That's incredible that they would spend that amount of time on the interior space."
Right. No, I mean, but that's what they do. They enjoyed it. They did a fantastic job. I mean, how many people here in the chat are backing the Ghost? Who's all backing the Ghost here? You are.
Yeah, Street Cat Eyes.
If I had the space, I would. I don't have
so I said,
the final frontier.
My negotiations usually put it over the bed and see where we can negotiate, but now it's like, where am I going to negotiate where I'm sleeping?
Yeah.
I can't do that no more.
There's always room in the bathrooms,
yeah,
the
Mojo.
closets.
That's like Mojo.
Yeah, Mojo.
I'm totally loving the fact that I got it though, because
but you know what? The most exciting thing for me was that they're still doing these projects, because after the Rancor and the Reva, I was like, HasLab for Star Wars is probably not going to happen.
I'm so glad that they did this one. This is my first back on
That's a
them.
big sunk cost to tool that thing. I was like,
got 3 right here. Yeah.
Look at Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
Check that out. I didn't even realize it. Dude.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Oh,
sorry.
What's up?
You know, you actually look kind of Lando-y in there.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Do you have any Colt 45 handy? What's one?
I really wish you had J2SO's onesie on.
No, dude, that thing looks freaking awesome.
Thunder Buddies for life,
dude.
Thunder Buddies for life.
Wow.
It only took a long time and a couple $1,000
Yeah,
later.
now you're rubbing it in to Evan. He's really pissed.
It is pretty cool.
That is really good.
Oh,
man.
I don't have an FU thing here.
Hey, Evan, when are you getting yours?
Evan, when are you getting your skiff?
When are you getting yours?
I have no idea, dude. I'm in the next batch.
Wow.
Well, we got to stop and recognize your jacket, though. That thing's badass.
Where the hell is this thing going?
So my buddy Nicholas at San Diego Comic-Con got this SDC exclusive Thrawn jacket.
Yeah, that's badass.
Oh, shit.
You need the lizard around your neck, dude.
Oh, and it has a double part.
Dude, that's sick.
Wow, wow, wow. Turn the music on. Get the disco lights. Let's get this going.
Oh, wow. That looks like a Niner shirt.
I thought they were selling on that side, but yeah.
Look at the shirt.
No, it's pretty dope. I like it. And
That's awesome. I want that.
and almost like my service, the Chair Force, you know, it has these swap out Velcro things. So.
Oh,
that's cool. So you can swap them out.
Yeah, so you can put Star Wars on there. This is Star Wars, but it's
black.
all
Embroidered black.
Just a few years, huh?
Oh yeah,
David?
that's cool.
That is really cool.
Oh, pretty dope. I like it.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Like he sent me a picture from the booth when they were setting up, because Chris looked them up with the early access, and he's like, "What do you want in here?" I'm like, "The jacket."
Yeah, your shirt's badass too.
So where?
This is Janine very exclusive right here.
There you go, right there. Janine, badass.
Imperial Security, Janine, the Hobby Lobby girl. She hooked it up. Thank you, Janine.
Good design,
where did
Janine.
you get the jacket again? Which booth was it in?
Roosevelt's.
Oh, it was an actual Roosevelt piece. Got it.
Yeah, it was a Comic-Con exclusive. It was only like $80, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it's badass. I don't think I'd be able to keep it clean.
No, I remember seeing it, but I didn't realize that it had the swap outs. We walked right past it a couple times. I do
Dude, Roosevelt's is the bomb, dude.
So, Evan, I met a designer for Roosevelt's today. He's Spanish's friend, and he was getting autographs. And he used to do designs for Horror Nights, doing posters and stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not with Universal anymore." I'm like, "Oh, what do you do?" He's like, "Oh, I work for Roosevelt's now, designing stuff." And he's like, "We got some collections coming out this fall that are going to be awesome." He didn't tell me what
That's
they were,
cool.
but he said there's some big ones coming. So
That's cool,
This
man.
guy's profile pic makes me intimidated.
Yeah, I bought like 6 shirts for the convention, and
Yeah, I hope you get it sooner.
I never made it out there. So like, I just been wearing them. So yeah, let's switch over to the Facebook community and see the pickups for the week.
Let's see what we got.
So let's see what's in the box. What is Vader saying?
Spice Runners Lounge. What's in the box?
What's in the box this week, guys? A lot of good shit.
Good ship.
And you know, I got to thank Scott for this idea. This is actually Scott's idea. I don't take any credit for this.
Good job, Scott.
It was just cool. Yeah, it was just a cool thing because it's like we get to see, you guys get to share, we get to see. Again, it's just a community thing. It's all part of the community thing, right?
This is my favorite piece.
That's beautiful.
Ever.
That's so cool.
So yeah,
So
Mike,
inspired.
I pre-ordered this. Anybody else pre-order this?
Yes, sir.
I did not.
Jeff.
I did not either because
But Joe made his own. Show us, Joe. Oh, it's right there in the front.
Yeah.
Baby.
So
Look
I
at
did it in
that.
1/6 because I can't dish out all that cash. But are you kidding me? That's so cool. I was so inspired. I reached out to him and told him it's not something I'm looking to, sell and stuff like that. But I was so inspired I had to make one.
Yeah,
So,
it's cool.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah,
The
man, it's
design is just phenomenal, and Michael is a cool dude. So.
Cool. Did he give you a hard time?
No. He was really cool. He was like, "Dude, you don't even have to ask me permission to do that." He's like, "Just show me what you do." And I was
Hey,
like,
dude. What's up,
awesome.
man?
Michael's awesome.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, he was a
Oh,
great dude.
what's up, dude?
It's got to be, what, 5 a.m. there now or something?
Yeah, you just missed one of your fellow Brits, man. He just logged off.
Dude, look at his profile pic. I love that.
His profile? Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's
Evan, did you
cool.
This thing is dope, dude.
Did you see Michael's going to do a coin with this one?
He's doing a
So which
print,
one
I
is this?
thought.
Yeah, he's doing a print and a coin with Greedo.
Oh, shit, I missed the coin.
Are you kidding me?
So
no,
this
he's doing
is,
a coin also.
yeah, so this is Simon's, which is the Black Series, I believe, right? That's the Black
Simon
Series
is-
Scout?
I need one of those so bad.
Fantastic photographer. He did my clapperboard for the Yoda scene on Empire.
Oh, yeah.
His shots are just fantastic.
Such a good sculpt. Look at that.
I love
So
this.
they're
so much.
already releasing these in the UK. So
They're coming soon.
they're coming.
Yeah.
So Dirge, real quick, he picked up the Micro Squadron Falcon. So somebody I saw picked up the Y-Wing today. I got to find that, the Y-Wing. And I've also seen somebody did a video on the AT-AT that they did that actually has sounds and shit. Yeah. It's
Oh,
like,
really?
I got to get those two. Especially the Y-Wing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm done. I was shut. Ooh, what?
Yeah,
Very
you can
good.
get the Falcon for like $15 now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which Vader this is. I don't know if it was a custom or.
I
don't
think
know.
this one's
Looks like
fiberglass, so I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
whose. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to cut my other one up.
Oh,
I got
I
two
don't
of
know
these
where
Black
bought it
Series
from.
ones. I'm going to cut one of them up.
That looks like a custom for sure.
Good.
It looks
I'm
good
excited.
though. Here's another shot.
Oh,
Ooh.
Shane said
Ooh,
helmet.
that's big.
Wow, look at that.
Isn't that crazy that like the
Shane's
thing
gonna hit all the
that
GameStops.
hurt us the most, we also love the most.
Oh yeah, dude. I used to be scared of Vader, dude. As a kid.
I never was. I don't know why.
But
you
you're
were.
older than that, Scott.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You're
But I was never
already,
afraid
like,
of him.
shaving your balls, and we're like.
Yeah, that's what I was
This guy.
doing at that time. You're right. That's right.
Wait, did you literally shave your balls when Vader was on screen?
Oh, no.
I will tell you this, though. A couple years later, American Werewolf in London, that scared me.
That
Hell
shit was
yeah.
creepy as fuck, dude.
Especially
You know-
the
you know
double
why I think
dream.
he's so-
Holy
And then
He's
CCR
so
kicks in
effective a
Bad Moon
character.
Rising. I love it.
It's the first two movies he was a badass. In the third movie, he showed
This Brian.
humanity. Like he kind
Right.
of broke down a little bit, talking to Luke. Like you were like, oh shit, this guy has some feelings. He's got the feels.
These are all signed. That's badass,
shit.
dude.
So Joey,
Oh, I had those, man.
so Joey way back
Signed.
when got all these autographs.
Oh, that's
Wow.
sick.
I don't know.
That's
That
It's
is
on the
sick,
Return
dude.
of the Jedi one. I know the other ones, obviously, but
Yeah.
He's got a couple of them.
This was from
That's the box set.
Yeah, the box set back in 2007, maybe.
I thought it was earlier than that.
But he's got
the silver box.
I remember picking up in maybe 2005.
Because there was a purple box and the gold label, and then the silver label.
Yeah, George Lucas was a genius on this. He ripped us off so bad.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, this was before he sold to Disney. So he was like,
I know, right?
04. Wow.
Good pickup, Joey.
Silver, gold, whatever you name it.
And
He had it.
That sucks.
The Santino legendary scale. Dude,
Legendary.
that was so freaking worth
like
it.
a
1/3.
1/3? Okay.
Why is he focusing on the crotch piece? You pervert.
Yeah.
Santino, you fucking pervert.
He has a thing for COD.
He's on vacation, so he's not here to harass us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
F him. Drink.
I think it's an awesome piece, and I'm stoked for you, brother. That is so cool.
That
He did
is good, man. He did that on a trade.
If it's legendary, it should be half scale, right?
No, third.
No,
Third's
third.
better.
Are you sure it's third?
I'm
I think
positive.
it's third, yeah.
I thought legendary was half scale.
Because we got the. Well, do you still have the legendary Iron Man? Boss?
Yes. It's 1/3.
Is it 1/3?
Yeah, it's not half. It's not
Damn
half.
it,
Yeah,
Jim.
look.
Hey, Brett.
Brett.
I'm pretty
Brett.
buzzed, but I can tell you it's 1/3.
Yeah, there's no way that's half.
Dude,
Look at
that
that.
looks like a Sam Mulligan helmet, Jay.
That's a
I'll tell
Samo?
you, His paint jobs are so damn good. No, it's
Samo, I hate you.
Millennium.
Millennium.
Oh, it's Rex.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this,
Yeah.
I learned
Is there a
something the
different
other night.
background or the green frame?
Yeah, I learned something the other night on the hyperdrive that this is actually Five's helmet.
Yeah.
I did not know that because I'm an idiot.
Well, yeah, look at the design on
It's
this.
the dots. The red
Yeah.
dots.
Oh, yeah.
This is before it got all messed up.
Right?
Badass.
Oh, Matt Hess.
Nice
Oh,
pickup.
man.
Wow.
Can we all give Sideshow props for actually doing a good 1/6 scale?
I
figure?
actually, yes, this is badass right here.
This animated one is dope, dude.
Yeah, they nailed it.
It is.
Did you get it yet, Evan?
Good job.
Need one.
Their price
Dude, I
was
love it,
reasonable.
Evan, did you get it?
Not yet.
Their first two were too high, but that one's a good piece. Oh, this
If I see it in the wild in one of my local comic book shops, I'll get
He'll
it.
buy it.
Yeah.
Evan,
Yeah,
it's at
man.
Emerald City here.
Fuck
Who's
you.
it?
There you go.
I saw it today.
Matt with the snow speeder in the background. Look at that shit.
Is that Sebastian
Wow.
Stan?
No.
I did not realize the base lit up on this.
Yeah.
man.
It's fucking
That's
dope,
another
dude.
reason why I had to have it. I thought the base was
that looks
badass,
like a
but I
Sideshow
didn't need
base,
the deluxe
actually.
one.
You have this, Scott?
Yeah, but I didn't get the deluxe one. I'm like, I don't need the helmet and the other base.
Scott, how's the
Scott, that
portrait?
helmet's badass.
Oh, dude.
I think the original one was better. I'm sorry. I'll say it.
I hear both people say, or I hear people say the same thing. This one's better. The original one's better. This one's better. The
I don't
original.
remember what the original one looks like, but
So here's what I
I do
hear.
not like this, though.
That's what I'm saying.
People that I've sent like the original one to and gotten this one, it's not photogenic as hell, but they say the newer one is actually cooler than the original.
I think the newer one is going to have greater longevity,
Like-
but I don't think the portrait's right.
Like, this is dope.
Yeah,
but-
looks good.
but
But
when
just
you-
look at the lip effects.
And this is kind of cool because of the shadowing effect. But then when you look at this picture,
That one doesn't look
Yeah,
good
that
at
looks
all.
like dog shit,
Looks
but
like Mia
I don't
Farrow.
think he's very photogenic.
Yeah,
yeah, it doesn't look good. And granted, you know,
I know.
at this point in time, it was hard to get a Mark Hamill face because he got an accident and he was all fucked
I
up.
literally
Yeah,
have not had anybody say that this is a bad piece compared to the original. They say it's
Right.
better, but it looks like dog shit on the pictures. I don't know.
Well, I think he does need at least some weathering in the clothes. Clothes are
Yeah,
a little bit
dude,
too
you're right,
clean.
you're right.
But you know, it's up to you if you want to take it and rip the jeans.
I just figured out what it is. The clothes are too tight. They're too tight to the body. Like in the original and in the movie, he's got a little bit of gab in between.
So how does that make you feel, Jason?
It's way too tight.
Oh,
We can like talk shit about this all day long, but it's still a dope piece.
Everybody
I wish
says
they
it's
do
awesome.
more ESB figures, for God's
Mm-hmm.
sake.
I'm gonna have to get one just because everybody says.
Well,
it's
you're
awesome.
going to tear it apart, though.
I will. That
You
fat
can be
suit's
like,
coming
does it
right
have a
off.
penis? No. Okay.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
Does it have fat suit?
Did
Whatever
somebody say penis? What?
Yeah.
What did Janine get?
Oh wow.
Look at
Oh,
that.
So this is Joel.
Joel.
This is from
Nice.
Mr. Joel.
Yeah, happy birthday, Janine.
Dude, that is
Yes, Janine.
That's incredible.
Couple more
killed it this
days.
year. Thanks to you
Oh.
guys.
Was
She
it July
absolutely
30th?
killed it because of you guys. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh,
for
yeah, you
doing
guys
that.
deserve it. You guys are great people.
No, that's you didn't print that, Joel, did you?
No, that's the Star Wars.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's Disney.
You can tell by the little yellow triangle that's there.
Oh yeah, it's made in China. It says
It's got the
China.
sticker.
China says you take sticker off.
That's
and,
race. That's
You
racist.
take sticker off.
And you have to
might
figure out
fuck
how
your
to
own
get
boy.
heat on.
Excuse me.
Did you hear?
Right.
Did you see that report? They're going to make them skinnier.
Oh, fucking no, dude.
This week they said
Oh,
they're going to make them
so
skinnier.
what's this? Who's this?
That is.
Oh shit! Let me go.
That's
back.
Sandy Duncan.
I'm switching between screens, dude. Jesse Hubble.
Jesse Hubble. I wonder what this is. Just like a.
Well, it looks like one of the telescoping
Right.
loops,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's double telescoping or not.
Yeah, it's hard to
double.
tell. With it's a little bent off there. Yeah, that's
not
cool
double.
It's
Yeah.
probably a single.
Yeah.
Michael,
Hey.
I would have been all for them doing a snow trooper.
It's got the reservoir tip. That's all you need to know.
though. I wonder if this was your first one there, man. Like when you were a kid.
Congrats.
Looks good, dude.
Yeah, don't forget that one. The Janine one there. That's the Joel special.
Yeah.
Crap.
Oh,
So this is
man.
made from the head is made from a fridge magnet.
Are you
Remember
serious?
those?
Yes.
You remember
yes.
those fridge magnets that came out?
No.
No, speak.
Oh, dude. So there's a lot of fridge. They made a
I guess
bunch
I
of
gotta
fridge
stay over
magnets
here.
through Target.
Target?
Yeah, so like half the head, like I had to sculpt the ear and the back half of the dots, and put those spikes in.
Dude, I want this.
I like Billy's comment. It says
Good.
just the
Just a
tip.
tip.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
I've
And
tried
then
that
the
before,
rest-
Billy. It doesn't work.
The rest of it's all Hot Toys.
That's what I said just before I got my two kids.
Yeah, then yeah.
The rest of it's Hot Toys
Dude,
outfit.
Joel, how did you blend that? That is nuts, dude.
Well, you
God damn,
can
I
see
gotta
where
go
the
to the
dots are
screen.
bigger on the back half than the front half, but
Sorry.
Oh, man.
I learned that idea from Enod. Enod was a Dwayne Brown. That guy's a stud.
That's like seamless, though. I don't see any line in that.
Where's the base from, Joe?
The base ahead.
It's a rotunda. Like it's
No,
a
no,
side
no.
bag.
The stand for
a lazy
the.
suit.
Oh,
no,
I
the
don't know. That's
stand.
all Janine.
Yeah, Janine did that, and she did the turny thingy.
So she put like a little white base on the stand.
Oh no, the
Yeah.
white base is like from a sideshow snow trooper.
Oh, okay, cool.
Dude, that is nuts, man. I love that.
Right? Is that killer or what?
Yeah, I
I
asked
love it.
Scott if she would like it, and he said,
That's
"Hell
dope.
yeah!"
No, I think I used the F word on that one. But yeah, because he
Yeah,
was
I'm
asking
sorry.
for a
Just
bunch of
real
stuff, and
quick,
it was
you know
all
why
caps.
I love that piece so
Yeah.
much is it looks like a manufacturer produced piece. Like it
Mhm.
looks like something Sideshow would do or Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Fully.
That's amazing. And like Janine said, the orange on the face and the suit, awesomeness. She just keyed
Mhm.
in on that.
Yeah,
It
there's
just
some
looks
colors
so
that I
good.
blended in there that made it
Yeah.
a little bit different than Greedo.
And she got this one.
Dope. Hasbro.
Yeah, it's a smaller one, but
Black
she wanted
Series
it
full
clean.
after.
Yeah.
Good sculpt, though.
No,
Oh,
it's
the
not the
Black
black
Series?
series. The black. No, it's not the big one.
Yeah, that's gotta be
It's
huge.
smaller. It's smaller. This is a smaller one.
Okay.
So this is
It's kind of big though.
yeah. This is the 3 3/4 size.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Bigger.
That's
I wonder
not
Okay.
if this is
serious.
not the
Yeah.
Target exclusive one. Then
I don't know. I mean, she got it on Macari, and the thing was freaking
'Cause
clean.
there were several
you know?
releases on the 3 3/4 inch, and this one looks like the Target
Fun
exclusive. to me.
garage.
I've got this one. I got the big one too, Justin. That
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The Black Series. The Black Series got to be fucking huge.
I got two of those.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
Janine's
Janine's
not
killing
talking
it,
about
dude.
the Stormtrooper there. I just
Dude,
want to say.
I've been waiting to
So
buy
true.
this for so long. I
Sentinel
wanted to wait till I moved
Giants.
because, yeah, it's gorgeous. Look at that. That is
Dude,
awesome.
I got this at San Diego Comic-Con. I had to
Scott,
get it.
Scott, how's the head sculpt?
Head sculpt's good, but I can't decide, to be honest. I really can't. And she's
The
1'7".
The likeness is decent.
Yeah. Well, it's good. I mean, on the side, the profile, I think it nails Carrie Fisher. Straight on, it's close. It looks good. And again, she's 1'7", so she's not 1'6". She's a little bit smaller than that.
Dude,
but I gotta say, dude, I've had my eye on this thing ever since they showed it.
Damn it!
Yeah.
We're gonna have Gentle Giant on hyperdrive in a couple of weeks.
Tell them to get the scales down for one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
But I'm still gonna buy it, dude, because she's a shorter character so at 1'7", she'll fit in with the 1'6".
She's a little bit smaller, but if you space it right, it works. It works. I mean,
But,
I wish she was 1'6".
Way to display it right here with the helmet on, and it's amazing.
It looks good, dude. Damn, Janine, you're killing it.
Yeah, Janine's.
So I got that, and then we had to get these at Comic-Con. So I bought her the Han for her birthday because it comes with a control panel.
Yeah,
I had to have it, and then she went back and got the Boba. Because she's like, I have to have the Boba. So that's the arena suit Boba.
Are these the Eggmate ones?
Yes.
Oh,
And
gosh.
then we decided to get the Darth Vader the next day from Amazon. So now
Do you guys have Mando?
That's so good.
Do you guys have Mando?
No.
Dude, the Mando one is badass. I'll have to.
Leave them alone.
I got an extra.
Yeah, Joe Corney.
Yeah, that's nice.
So this piece we got. He signed it when
was
we
the
were there,
exclusive, yeah.
and then we got the frame for it, and it just looks beautiful. I just love the colors.
Great, man.
Yeah, the blue. It's her parents. It's her. It's R2. It just all works.
Joe's such a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely. He talked with us for a while and everything. Real cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've known him for a few
Shane, this
years.
is
I
the
was giving
Janine
shit.
episode. Pretty
I
much.
was
her
giving shit
birthday.
because I'm like, hey, you want to be on my show, dude?
He says no.
He's like, oh yeah, I'll be on your show, and I'm like, dude, you never fucking answer your messages.
He's like Happy Gilmore. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
All right, so
Same figure. We were just talking about, right?
Constipated?
Yeah, that's the new one. Because there's the Vader, that's the other base, and then
Yeah, but he has the switch out head sculpt that he can put on.
Oh shit.
Damage head.
How about? Looks good, dude.
It is good.
That angle's good. How many head sculpts does it come with? Two?
Just the one. Well,
just the one?
Well, it's two different hairstyles, and then it has the
Yeah, there was
Vader
only one deluxe.
part.
but I gave him the old school deluxe damage one.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Dope.
Love that figure.
Dope. Fucking Izzy, dude.
Wow.
Yeah,
I know, right?
His Falcon cockpit build is dope, dude.
Yeah, it's like what scale is this? Wasn't it bigger than a
1/6.
6 scale? It is
1/6.
1/6. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah,
freaking
dude.
high detailed.
Like I see the stuff he's doing, I was like, man, I feel
Yeah.
ripped off by Jazz Inc.
I mean, come on. That was what you had at the time. You can't compare it.
Well, Izzy puts way more
But
detail.
he wants
in
it
the market
perfect.
at the time. I mean,
He's been on these for
see?
years,
I
dude.
know, but not for. I mean, it was special custom.
Well, there he is. Yes, I have to swap it out.
Yeah.
Dude, killer work, Izzy.
Izzy stuff is dope, dude.
Yeah.
Did you see? I wonder how he's feeling about the Hot Toys detention block.
Oh, he's like, fuck you guys. I did it first.
I think I'm gonna go on wait list for this thing. I think I am.
If you really want one, Mojo has one.
Mojo still has it?
Yeah,
I can
but
work
it's like
the-
I got
can
to
work
be
the
able to
payment
do it
plan
through
if you want it.
I got to do it through a firm or something. I'm not going to have the money straight up.
Oh, sorry. I just got slapped in the face and told to shut the fuck up.
Dewback wants it.
Oh, okay.
Well, whoever has money first, I'll talk to Mojo on Sunday.
Jeff's going to send me the diecast one, so I'll hold on to that for a little while. But I think I'll jump on the wait list, and if I can get on it, I'll do the affirm. That's the only way I can do this stuff right now.
Better. Yeah, so J2SO and I are going to Mojo's on Sunday.
Oh wait, J2.
Matt's back. What's up, dude?
You go to Sunday?
He's gonna be there. J2SO, I'm gonna meet you, brother.
Oh, you're gonna be there?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So my DD. Oh, Solo Bone sicked his fucking Disney fucking Vader and hooked it up, dude.
Yeah, right.
That shit is dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
awesome.
yeah, some skills.
Will, you did a good job there, dude.
My
Big
skills
time.
are just spending money. I'm like fucking Ben Affleck.
You have to know your limits.
Are you muted?
That looks
John
great.
Dang.
And is that the MYC piece or is that 6 scale?
No, that's a side.
That's 6 scale.
It looks great though. It's freaking awesome.
John Dang. That shit's badass, dude.
Dude, his stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the collection he's got.
That's all right.
He posts some cool shit. Spencer Grow. Thank you, Spencer. Oh, this is funny, dude.
Did you? You ordered it? How did you? Okay, Matt, we have to talk. So I need to get one. All right.
Bigfoot.
That looks great. Bigfoot.
That's awesome.
I love it, dude. Same pose.
That's awesome.
Hey, Scott, I think Mojo's going to sell that probe droid.
Yeah, but Jace Duback wants it. And the thing is, I got to do it through a firm. It's the only way I can do it. I'm not going to come up with that.
We'll let you know Sunday, Scott.
Yeah, but again, it's an affirmed thing. I can't.
No, Mojo's a homie, dude. We can work a payment deal.
Yep.
If the deal doesn't go through with a do bag, we'll work a deal with you.
Hashtag do bag.
Could you tell him to sell me that Bausch also?
Right.
Or not the Bausch, the Boss?
You got to remember, I'm a
Boss,
negotiator.
that's right,
You
the
gotta
Boss.
negotiate shit.
Yeah.
We can make it happen.
Yeah. Negotiate the Boss for me, Evan.
He's Benicio del Toro. He's
No, the
broker.
boss is not going to happen, dude.
He's the broker.
I know.
That's at least 10 G's if you want it.
Dude, get this guy his cloth ears. Land of skill helmet.
So is this a new set we're looking at? These are the 4 stars, or is this something that?
No. So this
I think
is a
something's
box
customized
set.
here.
The
Okay.
figures are a box set. So what David did is he made the diorama.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Diorama, yeah. So he's been on the
When you
little bit of
slide
free
down
time
the
that he
pole.
has.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. He's like, I finally beat the game.
Oh, and he's got a beard.
Full beard. Full beard.
That fucking game is hard, dude. At the end, oh my god, dude. No, but it took me like 2 days to beat Vader.
Wow.
Oh, Juan got the crystal skull from Disney. This is dope, dude.
It's a cool looking piece, man. It's just a horrible movie.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
Scotty, I'm with you.
It's like it sucks because Marion comes back. There's so
I
many
know.
things that could have been so cool, and you get done watching it, and you're like, I mean, I'll tell you
But
this: I watched it years ago, and then I went back and I watched it again, and I didn't even remember that I watched it until the
know.
fridge scene.
I was so satisfied the last time I was home. I had the big screen up and the projector, and I watched 1, 2, and 3, and I'm like, that's it. I'm good. I'm done.
Yeah.
We're good. That's all I need.
Yep.
In my life.
Agreed. And then I was just like so disappointed again. I'm like, why did I watch this?
Yeah.
It's like the other night I watched
I'm not going to be hurt again. I'm
I
good
watched
with 3.
I watched Hot Tub Time Machine, loved it. Then I watched Hot Tub Time Machine 2. What a stupid fucking movie, man.
Garbage.
It's like, why did you even
That's
bother?
how I feel
First
about
one was great.
Daredevil on Netflix. Like I don't want to see the new Disney Plus Daredevil on Netflix. He's good.
Sorry, people, we're talking
Daredevil
over your
on
amazing
Netflix.
pieces here.
That's yours.
This
Yeah,
is a
so they
killer
bring him
piece
back.
from
Yeah.
NYC. This is a killer
They
piece.
ruin him on She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk is fucking awful.
Look at it.
dude. Fucking Secret Invasion was
Agreed.
fucking Rancor fucking shit.
Oh, you were touting it for so long.
The first couple episodes were
Oh,
good.
here we go.
It was like this, and then fucking
dropped.
suicide.
Dude, Hendrick's stuff is just like he's just scoring stuff all over.
That's
the
Just
place.
the Jawa.
Just
Yeah,
the
that's
Jawa.
good, dude.
I guess that's
I
a
know
new
Batman
that's
is
the
easy.
new way to say just the tip, just the Jawa.
David got the
Dude, who is that from? That helmet?
That's the one that JT
Don
said,
Post.
Yeah, down post.
Don Post.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. That thing looks amazing.
Janine has the helmet, I think, but she doesn't have the cloth part of it.
That's beautiful.
And then the Death
So that's
Star.
right. So EFX re-released 2015 New York Comic Con exclusive high altitude tiles. That's what it's called, high altitude tiles.
Yep.
Tower Records released this. It's the 40th anniversary, or it's not the 40th. It's like whatever the year is, but it's a hologram version of the records.
Okay.
That shit's
Wow.
dope. Tower Records, if you want, it's like $40-$50.
Wow.
He got this at San Diego
Gentle
Comic-Con.
Giant?
Gentle
Yeah.
Giant.
That's a
And
7
then
inch,
Don
7
Post
inch.
was up.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Those are awesome. love that collection.
Yeah, but
Hopefully,
look,
gave it through his Batman in here because that fucking Adam
That
West
thing is nuts. Yeah,
was dope.
Yeah,
I have it in the cart right now on Etsy, and I'm just like,
you should, dude.
I want to get it, but I'm
no.
like,
You know what? Don't get it because it's not part. It's not part of your focus.
It's the kitchen
look at,
focus or the dining room
No,
focus.
it's not, dude. That thing gets.
Look at the way that David had grouped those together as a picture. That's cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, Michael. Chris Stevens Creations is amazing.
Oh, Chris, yeah, Chris is dope.
Amazing.
Dude.
Janine just got the Greedo mask from George. That's a Chris Stevens. I know a bunch of people here have probably gotten stuff from him. His work's amazing.
His stuff is dope, dude. And this is Santi. Santi, I don't know if you're still awake, dude, but your stuff is amazing.
How cool is this shit?
Yeah.
This is a cool team shot. You know, this is like...
This is a class photo.
I was in the military, and every deployment you went on, you took a fucking picture.
Class photo like this, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but they
we
got the
never knew who was
Stormtrooper
coming back
commander
or not,
head and
so-
the Snowtrooper head. That's so cool.
That's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
Good shot, dude. Good shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rex Millennium Workshop.
Nice.
That's dope. Man, he's killing it. For being colorblind, that's good.
Oh, here's Nicholas.
and-
That's a good bus right here.
Yeah, Nicholas posted this. He's like, I don't know what seal it is.
Oh, he had to have that when we were there. He was stoked. He was.
It looks
stoked about
good.
that.
Oh, you unboxed it. Nice.
Nice.
Talked the guy down and everything.
BD.
Got a good deal on it.
Oh, good. Good on Nicholas.
Look at that. Look at the back. Well,
Yeah, it looks.
Nicholas is gangster, dude. You guys don't know him. He's gangster, dude. He gets shit done.
He says, "How much is this?" They say, "So much." He goes, "Okay, so you're gonna take this, otherwise I'm gonna beat your ass." And they're like, "Yes, sir."
He's like, I ain't paying for that shit. You guys are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Is this Joe's print?
That's cool looking.
I'm trying to remember. Whose signature is it? That's Joe's signature, right?
Yeah, it's Nick's. Looks like it.
Let's see. Oh, he got the Pro Droid. He said he didn't like it at all, dude.
Who?
Nicholas? He didn't like it.
Wait. Did he actually open this?
Yeah.
He took it out of the box?
It looks like it,
You
yeah.
see the picture right there?
Wow. That's the first picture I've seen where he's taking it out of the box.
Yeah, he said it's
Yeah.
flimsy as hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought
Yeah,
you said
that's
Steel
probably more of a
Wars,
toy. Yeah.
Yeah. more
And
of
he
a-
said he's seen the NYC piece.
The NYC piece is really nice.
Dude, NYC piece is fucking fantastic.
But
You
I'm gonna
know?
read it again.
But you don't
This
get the
isn't that
time.
bad,
You don't get
but-
the stupid fucking lights.
It's
you
not
know?
gonna come back out. You can't get it.
Yeah, the NYC piece is dope, dude.
If I compare this piece to the 1/6 scale, though, the 1/6 scale is my choice.
Yeah, I'd be happy with the 1/6.
Nicholas got some
Seriously.
Roosevelt shirts. This dude, yeah, because before I met Nicholas, I only had one Roosevelt shirt. We went to this expensive ass dinner at Disney in one of the like exclusive restaurants, and we had to dress up, so we wore Roosevelt shirts. So he bought me a shirt,
Oh, nice.
and now I have 6 more shirts because of Nicholas.
They've got collars on them. They're classy.
Oh, the shirts are fucking addicting, dude. They're dope, dude.
Dude, I bought one for my wedding shirt to wear to people's weddings.
Oh,
Nice.
Roosevelt is dope, dude.
Nice, Jay.
All right.
You got John Dang.
Wow.
Dang. And that's what? Is that the full thing or just, what is that? 6
It's a
scale?
KX, I think.
KX? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Joey, what did Joey get? Oh shit!
Jedi Knight.
Mm.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
1983 Clipper Seal Darth Vader graded AFA. It was a giveaway.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm going to Joey's shop on the 5th, I think. You want to go?
Yeah.
Or is your family going to be here?
Yes.
I don't think you can go then.
Okay.
IMAX Rogue One. Wow.
I have that poster.
So Brian got some Disney posters. Brian is drinking some sampler beers right now. What are those things called? Flights?
Yeah.
He's probably going to pop in later. Yeah.
Yeah. He's drinking flights.
Flights.
Ooh, is this a Joe Hazy? Yeah. Yes, it is.
This is Joel with Mr. Pillow in the middle.
It's amazing. It's amazing what you did with a pillow and some cloth. It like totally took what he did and made it real. Perfectly real.
He's like, shut the fuck up. High Command does not know I use one of her pillows.
Yeah, High Command is sitting with me right now.
It looks
No,
like you
Hi, Michelle.
What's up, Michelle? How you doing?
Hi.
I'm on a different screen, so I didn't know that. So
one of our couch pillows is in there.
So we have to find a new code name since she knows what High Command means now.
Cat's out of the bag.
Busted.
Yeah, it's a great piece, dude.
Oh, I love it, dude. Yeah, I gotta get with Paul because shiza.
You just jumped out of there, man.
Shiza, Meister. I fucking
Right?
up in the screen.
I love this. I love this tot.
Okay, let me go back. Let me find it. Click the wrong button.
There it is.
Okay, so Justin Jacobs got this book.
Oh, that's cool.
This book is
Beyond
dope, dude. I
Armor.
got it. Did you get me this book?
That's a great book.
Someone got me this
I
book.
thought about it.
Well,
Someone got me this book. It's pretty fucking dope, dude.
yeah, but look at everything else that he posted on the side there.
Oh shit! Let me go back and look.
Bust, the gun, yeah.
Oh damn! What is that? General
General
Giant?
Giant,
Who's that?
yeah. We have
That's
that
General
piece.
Giant.
It's beautiful. It's a great piece.
Oh fuck! It just keeps going and going, dude.
Rubber blaster.
Rubber blaster, rubber blaster.
Yeah. Some more fucking
Wow.
artifacts.
Dang, dude.
Damn, Justin, you're going crazy, man.
I've seen that. That's a Hallmark piece. That's a cool piece. Dang. I had some
Justin's
of I
going
had those.
crazy, making it rain. Making it rain. Good
Back
pickup,
wrap
Justin.
Stuff.
Thanks for sharing, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome, Justin.
And Brian, what did Brian get?
More comics.
More comics. Oh, I didn't know they had a War of the Bounty Hunters IG-88. Nice. Yeah, this
Yeah, I
Vader
think
series is dope.
Brian's gotten deep into these. He's really going nuts
Yeah,
on them,
dude.
which is awesome.
Like if
Cool.
if you just want to pick up the trade for the Darth Vader series, man, it's fucking dope.
Speaking of the comics, I don't know if Janine put it in, if we'll say it later, but she picked up the 2 Boba Fett comic figures at Target. They weren't supposed to be there. They were like a pre-order.
What?
So, yeah.
Damn, dude.
Hopefully she'll add them to the thread and you can see them. They're pretty cool.
Okay, just let me know. I'll refresh it.
What scale is this?
This is Austin, dude. 1/6 scale.
Oh yeah. So I got one of these pieces and it's badass.
Dude,
Yeah,
it is
dude.
badass. That is amazing.
I plan on finishing that thing.
Yeah, it looks good, dude.
Very.
Grandpa finally finished his.
Nice, Justin.
Oh.
Santee.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh, this is dope, dude. The little fucking wolf
Yeah,
fucking
man.
officer.
Yeah, when he gets into a troop build, he gets into it.
Well, I was going to say, he can do the whole Tanev scene practically
Yeah.
here, right? With
Pretty
everybody.
much.
So is that a Bothan, Joel?
Yeah, you got that for me.
Pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Sure
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
You would
I've got a
think they
Bothan
would be
Rebel, but I haven't
skinnier
done
and
that
like have a
before.
humpback.
Right.
Everybody had different ideas with the look.
Right.
Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah.
Bothan's badass, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
They
1/6
lost their
scale. Yep.
lives.
Many lost their lives.
Many of them lost their lives.
Wow. Who's this?
The wall space.
Brian.
I got
yeah.
Please, God, let it be good.
Flex. I don't know where my boy Flex is at. He's at Miami,
Dude,
but
look at that display, though.
Flex's
That's
displays
good.
are the top-notch shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Flex, I'm going to work on you with it. You
God,
can
I
do
love
better.
that.
Flex. Where the hell you at, dude?
Hope you're doing good, brother. That looks cool. Because so they
Andy's
put the
there.
base. That's the Luke base underneath.
Well, that's
No,
not
that's,
only
no,
the
that's
Luke thing.
Sideshow, bro.
This is
That's not
Scum and Villainy from
Sideshow.
Sideshow 2007.
That's why
Really?
when I saw the Hot Toys, I was like, "Oh, that
with
base
the
is
back
great."
pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
the original
Because he
IG-88
says over here on the side, picked up the Scum and Villainy Sideshow Boba and paired it with the new Bespin Luke base.
Oh, okay. Because
the
it's
original
similar.
IG-88
They had
and the
one
Boba
like
Fett
that.
came with those.
Mm-hmm. With that light up.
Yep,
Yeah,
I've
they
got
did.
like 4 of them.
Yeah, they have something similar. That's cool.
Correct.
Oh, that's
I want to
dope.
say
It
that
looks awesome. Yeah.
I want to
It's
say that
dope.
one that might be the Hot Toys one because the Hot Toys one's off to the side where the background with the little lights, the little white
Right.
lights. The Sideshow ones are behind the
okay.
stand. So I want to say
Makes
that's a Hot
sense.
Toys one.
Yeah. Well, that's the new Luke base that he's standing on.
It's similar, yeah. And then MK Miles got the.
See, he got it too. So here we go. Tears.
He's like,
Tears.
he's like, hell yeah, as Evan calls it, my golden ticket.
It's so funny. Everybody is like so jazzed to find this thing in the wild.
I know they're gonna be
It's a golden-
they're
it's
gonna be like the
golden
Pokemon
ticket.
in a couple months.
I mean, even Gabe found it at his local GameStop in Chula Vista, which isn't far from here, but we still can't find it. Yeah, I love this base. I need to get a Yen's
This
base.
is
Yeah, that's got to be a Yen's base. Yeah.
Yep,
That's
I need
badass.
a Yen's base.
I got one of those and it's awesome.
This next one I'm hoping is going to survive the cross country journey because I love it. I have it.
So is this the General Giant one?
It's General Giant.
General Giant.
So we almost bought this at the con.
Dude.
175, I think they were asking for it.
You regret it.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
It's amazing. I hope it lives.
And here you go. Damn it.
Damn it. She's like Dank Ferrick.
Mm-hmm. That was a definite take for that.
They got this guy named Joe Hazy.
He sucks.
Is that not cool?
Dude, the
That's
black
dope,
and
dude.
white is freaking awesome.
Makes it look badass, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah,
The,
dude.
the muff talk in the background is by Enod, Dwayne Brown.
So Joel, what's he thinking right now?
What's Greedo thinking?
Yeah. So
He's
you have to
thinking
be.
he's gonna
You
get
have to
that
be
shit right
thinking
there.
about his contemplation when you're building this. What's he thinking?
It's like, oh,
He's got to be thinking he's gonna make a lot of money off that dude.
Han Solo. Yeah, I need to get in shape.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's good, dude. Look, came out good.
Thank you.
Oh, you got one in color.
Yeah.
Nice.
The hologram really doesn't show up in pictures very well, but it really is very detailed. It's got a smirk and everything.
Was the hologram with the original piece, or did you make it?
No, so I bought it off CG Trader, and I had to actually build it and then slice it and cut it and do what I could to make it out of a hologram. But it included a Princess Leia sitting in the chair from the Millennium Falcon. So I plan on printing that chair too because it's badass.
Dope.
Wow.
It's dope. I got this figure like brand new, like from back in the day, and never opened it.
Bro, why?
I'm never opening that thing. I fucking love Greedo, man. Never opening that thing.
I think you should display him with your costume, dude. That'd be a badass.
I don't know, man.
That's the Enforcer, right?
Yes, this is the this is
Hendrick
the newer
again.
one, and it's actually way better than K2SO in my opinion.
It does look like it has a different body structure.
What makes them better? The paint job?
No,
Yes, the paint
body
job and all the
structure is different.
accessories.
I
He's
think
identical to the original K2SO actually, but the paint job and the chipping is phenomenal, and then the extra helmet and gun. Why not?
You said helmet.
Yeah.
Well, Janine got this Iron
No,
Studios.
Janine did not get this. We got this.
How's your Hey, so
No, yeah,
Don and
this-
Janine got this. Fucking badass.
So here's the thing. This baby went on sale from 545 to 327.
Oh, it did go on sale. Good.
Yeah, so it was
Good.
327,
I
and
got this too.
we missed it. We missed it the last time because it went on sale a few months ago, and we missed it. And when it came back on, I'm like, shit, we're getting it. So the thing is, it's like the perfect size. I would love the 1/6 scale, but it's huge, as you guys know, because you have them. But this one is like 15, 16 inches
That's what she said.
wide. It's perfect.
Hey
It's
Scott, if
absolutely
you want
perfect
some
size.
extra little blanket like materials, some brown cool cloth. Never mind, I'll just hook you up.
Yeah, it'd be cool. That'd be very
Yeah,
cool.
it'll be
I
awesome
love
for
this.
him to lay on.
I love this pose.
Wow.
This is
C-3PO
badass.
is like,
Right?
"Ah!" That's freaking dope, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That thing came along quick, man.
Yeah.
That dude's crazy. Oh,
I love the KX, man. I got 2 of them.
Whoa, Transformers.
Yeah, he sent me a Transformer shirt. It's in the laundry. That's the jacket I'm wearing right now.
Hell yeah.
Tarkin. What I learned yesterday, Mark, from the new Nova, if you flip this over and the yellow is pointing this way, it's a moth.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
And if it's up, it's whatever. Yeah.
It's an admiral, Grand Admiral. Yeah, it's crazy,
So
dude.
you need to have the Calamari or whatever, the lizard that goes over his shoulder.
Carbonate.
Oh, dude.
That's cool.
I'll see if I can print one for you.
MCAS.
Yeah, Miles.
Thank you
So
to Brian.
pretty,
Brian, I guess Brian got it to him.
Yeah, well, he did a giveaway for that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Got James.
There it is again.
Good. Looks good.
All the haters.
Yeah.
Haters, look at that.
I so
look at
bad
Shane.
want to get mine.
Shane got this thing.
Oh.
I was
I love
jealous.
that
when I saw
tauntaun
it.
head.
Oh, I
Like,
don't know what that is. Who made that shit?
I was like, Joel sold his barbecue pit.
I
Damn,
did.
you
It was my
dogs.
it was my personal piece, and I was like, I don't want to make one, so
I
I'll
was
just
like,
say mine.
Tauntaun's next.
That's dope, dude. No, that looks
Yeah,
good,
that looks
man.
good.
Look at the chain on it, Joel.
It's a little off, probably.
No, the chain. It's actually a real chain.
It's
It
a
is.
gold chain.
Yeah.
Hey, you took the high command's chain and put it in there?
No. Don't be taking more than the pillow.
Is she still in there? I'm on a different screen. Let me see. Is she in there?
No. She's
Oh,
out.
she's
She's
gone?
out. She
Okay.
said, "Peace out."
Find out Joel was beaten to death by a pillow.
I'm in a different view, so I can't see who's in
If I
there.
have one black eye, she only told me once. If I have two, then I can't learn.
Joel's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, let's go to Shane
There
Russell
we
right
go.
here.
Here we go. Oh.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, I want
So-
one of those.
So the neck is a little bit off right there. You can adjust that to make it look a little better, but yeah.
Looks
Tauntaun.
Oh, I saw J2 and so just popped back in. Where's Miami's favorite DJ at? Spanish on the radio, dude. He needs to come on air.
On my couch.
Oh my
Tell
God.
him, motherfucker, he needs to come on air and say hi to
That's
everybody.
Let me go see if he's up.
Yeah, go
Beetlejuice.
get his ass. So Jason, one of his buddies he was a big DJ in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in there. They're visiting right now.
Costco.
So she got released.
Matt
Man,
has.
my pictures are dope, dude.
You see him on the side? Yeah.
I like the pose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do
Like,
too.
like standalone, this is a dope figure.
And her head sculpt is actually one that I would
Pretty
like to
good.
display
Bonafets.
with. Yeah, I would like to display it with that
Yeah,
head sculpt.
she's good. She's good.
That sculpt is badass.
So,
The pictures
yeah,
don't
Evan,
do justice.
Janine added those figures. So whenever
Oh,
you
dope.
get to a point,
I'll refresh here in a second. You got Shane. What do you get? Fennec?
I need to get Fennec.
I got Fennec on pre-order. I finally said screw it.
That shit's dope. You
Yeah, I
need to
gotta
take,
do it. I gotta
take
do
your
it.
head off and
There you
remove
go,
the
Evan.
feature here.
There you go.
That's dope, dude.
Where are we?
What did Todd get?
Ebony's on.
Here you go, Evan.
Spanish on the radio. What's up, man?
Hey!
You sleeping,
Look at that.
dude? It's too early.
I was watching Goonies. I've watched 3 movies. I've been hanging out, listening to you guys talk. It's been pretty cool.
You were watching Goonies?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you meet Corey Feldman this afternoon. You kind of got to watch one of his movies tonight.
Gotcha. And what better way to watch it?
I heard he was being a little bitch, dude.
What's really cool is this is the first time I've ever gotten to see Jason's collection in person. I don't know where the camera is. I think it's right
Impressive
there.
as hell, huh?
And the pictures on all his social media don't do this place any justice. Like, things are huge. It's really fucking cool. He's got it organized in a very cool way.
Hell yeah.
And a lot of the stuff is really, really unique. So I don't know what everybody else's collection looks like, but if it puts this one to shame, I need to come see that one then.
There's a third of mine.
Well, when you're in Washington, I'll show you mine.
State, I love it. Seattle's awesome.
So Spanish. I heard he was being a little bitch today at the con. Corey Feldman.
Yeah. It was great. So I got sacrificed basically. Jason helped with the sacrifice. So they were setting up his table and they set it up wrong, and he comes down and he gets pissed off because he comes out with the sunglasses on and he takes the sunglasses off and you can tell he's majorly just pissed off at the way they set the table up. So he's moving all this stuff around, and everybody waiting in line kind of like it looks away to give him that 2 seconds, which turned into 5 minutes of like rearranging the table so he looked all right and got better and felt better about himself. So then the VIP line was next to us, and then there was us, and there was at least 3 parties in front of us, and nobody wanted to go. And Jason's like, Spanish, go, go, go. And I'm like, I don't want to be first for the sake of not being first. And again, it's very obvious that this man is pissed off and he doesn't want to be there right now, and he needs to recharge.
You go up to the table and you go, "Why you mad, bro?"
So, I see now dealing with people like him. It's really easy. I just started kissing his ass because I saw him in Spukala back in December, and he did this horrible, god awful performance of the comeback kid videos that he has out there right now, all over social media to watch. And I just started kissing his ass and telling him how awesome it was and how great it was, and he was, he was the whole. He smiled and changed his attitude real quick, and it helped me. Thank God.
By the way, this was an hour and a half, almost 2 hours being late to the convention.
Oh yeah, and he's on the main strip of all the big celebrities, and he's the last asshole to show up late.
Fucking asshole.
Meanwhile, the kid who played the Flash in the series was there, had a line forever. He was on time.
Astin had a line.
Michael Rooker was there. All the other two hobbits.
He was next to Giancarlo, and Giancarlo's line was wrapping around, and he's laughing with everyone, and Corey's fixing his table and moving shit around.
It was great. It was see this 5'6", 5'5" gentleman so pissed off because giant heart-shaped $300 cassette box DVD CD set was on the wrong side of the table. It was absolutely hilarious.
So was he like fucking Spanish? I ain't signing your fucking Funkos.
Well, see, now I did get lucky because his price range is absolutely ridiculous. So for $70, he'll sign whatever you want him to sign, but it has to say like to Evan, to Jason, to me. Or if you want it unpersonalized because of his resale value, it's double that. His resale value is double what his normal autograph is, which is absolutely absurd. So
fucking crazy, dude.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Rosa.
Dude, that's awesome.
Hey, talk.
Talk about what?
What?
I don't know what Scott said. Say it again, Scott.
No, what you said. I didn't speak. So you said
I
talk
just say
about
talk.
something.
That means thank you in Norwegian.
Victor gotcha.
What?
I thought you said talk as in speak.
No, talk. TAKK.
I did try to get Jason to meet Giancarlo Esposito, but he wanted nothing to do with it.
Well, I wasn't gonna pay $20 for a selfie and autograph.
Yeah.
You got a stage fright, dude?
No, Mike Wallach got stage fright.
Oh.
I'm waiting for
I hear that shit.
Sideshow Anakin, Hot Toys Anakin to go up, so I gotta have.
Shit, it was funny when Jason met Kristen Hayden and he's like, "I love you. I don't know what to say." Don't mind the stick below. I'm just like this all the time.
By the way, the merch you guys have for this Space Runners Lounge is absolutely absurdly, ridiculously awesome. I didn't realize they were glasses. I've been drinking out of the glass since I got back to the house. I've had the sticker on my phone since I got it from you guys at MegaCon. The shirt, I saw the hoodie online. Like, it's cool. The logo's great. You guys are doing a great job with that.
That's Evan, man. You did a fantastic job with it. It's beautiful.
The Facebook page, guys.
Very cool.
I think
If you're in Seattle, just head over to Moses Lake. It's a few hours, but it'll be worth it.
You'll meet Spanish at MegaCon next year, dude.
But I need to go to LA. I need to go to Seattle for the whole Funko addiction that I have. So.
Oh yeah, there you go. So when you're in Seattle for the Funko thing, just head over my way. I might even have a Funko gift for you that you don't have.
Yeah, he can all sorts of Funko stuff.
Hell yeah, my buddy, I think one of my friends lives in Bellevue. I'm not 100%.
That's too close to Seattle still. I mean, you come over to the other side of the mountains, that's where the normal stuff happens.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got fucking shotguns and John Deere's.
I'll tell you, right. if you visit Joel, it is well worth it. I guarantee you that it will be well worth it.
So Joel, what do you know about Camano Island? Because that's where my buddy's first wife.
Camano Island? Oh, dude, I got my brother-in-law lives over there.
Yeah.
Fucking rednecks.
It's still too far away from where I'm at.
That's very country though. Yeah,
that's where the West Coast rednecks live at, dude.
Yeah, that's the West Coast rednecks, and then you come over to the other side of the mountains, and we're just like those guys.
So Spanish, hang out, dude. Don't leave.
All right.
We're gonna finish this segment. We'll come back and just fucking bullshit.
Should I tell them my Cash App is so they can donate to my cause?
Yeah.
There you go.
I need more Funko Pop.
Look at that.
So J2, so what is this? What'd you get here?
It's the Don Post guard, dude. I got it on Marketplace for $50.
Holy crap!
Yo,
and the
dude.
Scout. What's the? Is the Scout a Jax that you took?
That's Kev Dio made that statue a few years ago out of
That's great.
And it's the Matt Ferguson
and everything. He sent it to me a few years ago.
Where's that one?
And then that poster, dude.
The Matt Ferguson is dope, dude.
Yeah, so I'm gonna display it with just the helmet, Evan, like how you have them, because it's cleaner. But I have it on like a little bust, like a little sculpting bust for now. But yeah, I pulled up Marketplace randomly, and a guy like 10 minutes down the road had it, and I was like, $50. I'll meet you at a gas station now. And he's like, yeah, and so it needs the visor changed out because it's a little cracked.
Dude,
and it needs a little more gloss. But
this display is badass, dude.
It is.
Yeah,
and the panel on the side.
Got me that last year.
I am inspired by this display.
Yeah, that's the lightsaber lamp. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the lamp? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Good thing we're not drinking to that work.
I thought it was a Corban. For some reason, I thought it was a Corban. My bad.
No.
Randy's like, fuck you, Evan.
I think he probably had a few fuck yous before that.
Check that out. Go Billy.
Billy. Man, this shit's dope, dude.
Awesome.
Is this from Rex?
Workshop.
Yeah, another Rex masterpiece.
Yeah, Millennium Workshop.
What does that
That's
cost?
so clean, dude. And I didn't know Rex was colorblind, so how the hell did he get this shit so fucking
Oh, I didn't know
on
that
point?
either. 'Cause, yeah, he got this spot on, man.
Well, you could be colorblind and not colorblind to all the colors, you know.
Probably. Like a Billy.
Look at that, man.
That's fucking...
See,
Oh, Janine. What did Janine get?
So this is they're 3 3/4, but they're the comic book Boba Fett's.
Yeah, my brother was showing me those.
And they're pretty cool.
I chose
was pretty
to
amazed.
go with the G.I. Joe ones, but I didn't get these.
Fucking dope.
They're cool though.
There's so much
She
shit
got
to
both
buy.
of them. So normally they're $20 a piece, and because they're pre-order and they weren't technically in the store, she brought it up to the front, and they said, "Okay, well, we'll have to charge you at least for one of them." So she got them both for $20 total.
Wow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
No.
Usually they tell you to go eat shit because they're not supposed to be on the street yet.
And the thing is, the cards are perfect. They're perfect. There's no creaks or we're like,
Janine,
okay, if we're
happy
gonna keep them,
birthday.
we're gonna leave them in the. So here's the thing: we're either gonna keep them and leave them in the cards, or we're gonna sell them to Chris Olgsby because he's been looking for them.
No, really. Usually they tell you to eat shit and they put them back in the warehouse.
Yeah, we didn't. She didn't get because it's probably if it was me, they'd probably say, "Hey, eat shit," just for the hell of it. They'd probably just tell me that. But because it's Janine, they were nice.
Well, she might have flipped her hair just the right way or something. I don't know.
I know. She has that one.
Happy birthday, Janine.
Right?
Yeah, man.
So her birthday is technically Sunday. This Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy
you-
early birthday.
Yeah.
You killed it this week, Janine.
So
But there's a reason for that.
on the count of 3, let's wish happy birthday to Janine. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Janine.
You said your birthday. It's my birthday too.
So on that note, let's see what our sponsor has to say.
This is Joel Hazy, and thank you for joining us at the lounge.
I love the walk in, walk out.
That's great.
Oh,
John
God.
Hazy.
I
Joel,
gotta get that
love you,
away
brother.
from you somehow.
Yeah, so on that note, I think it's time to call it a night. We're almost at our 3-hour mark.
Ooh.
Yeah,
totally
right.
love you guys. You guys are so awesome.
Hell yeah. But guys, follow PSD Armoury, on Instagram. Dude's always posting cool stuff there.
Yeah.
If you watch this live or if you watch this later on, if you do Spice on checkout, he'll give you a 10% discount. But the bonus is if you reach out to him directly, he'll give you an additional discount.
Yep.
So
Evan,
check
blow me
that
up.
out.
Blow
Like,
me
I
up
got
here
his
in a couple
box on it.
seconds.
It's dope.
Hold on a
It's
second.
dope. Words
Don't
can't
have
even
your
say it.
birthdays. Okay.
So yeah,
Chef's
thanks.
kiss.
Go.
Good to see you,
This is how I should-
Dewbag.
This is
Oh,
how
you
I should
got
have displayed it.
You got the Bouch Insider.
Yeah. That's how it should have been displayed. I don't know why I didn't do that.
Love it.
That's dope, dude.
Wow.
That's dope.
Is that Joel?
Yeah, good to see
Thank you,
you back in the house again.
Todd.
Spanish.
Thanks for having me. I love the
Thanks,
Mandalorian.
thanks for coming.
Hang out. We'll bullshit in the after show, dude. Don't leave. Spanish. We got I got wasted during MegaCon, but he had to put up with my shit. And Jeff, good seeing you again. Scott, welcome back. Joe, welcome back.
You guys are okay. I mean,
It's okay.
Michael Black.
So yeah, next week we'll be here talking Star Wars news, collection updates. August is gonna be fantastic. We're trying to line up some artists from industries. So stay tuned. And until then, may the force be with you or you.
Thanks, guys. As always, love you guys.
Later, guys.
Bless.
Bye, guys.
Be excellent to each other.
Happy night. Thank you for watching.